serious. We take many walk though. We take many walk.
Everybody up there.
Watch out, look all the birds and them going set. Hey, look at that. Hey, what the frick, boy? We're not going there. Watch out. Hey, what the frick?
Look at that.
Watch out this. Hey, boy. Watch out. Watch out that. What you call for nice rock? Look my car in the back there, boy. My car in the back, so. Yeah. Boy, what look at him nice in there longer. The problems. All who are blocked on the roof.
The whole pink house.
Yeah, boy, what you think?
Let's see what I'm going for it on the gate like that.
Look at the asses this way. Watch up this thing. Get inside. Hey. We take 4 minutes here, so now watch it. You mean what to do? Stay low. Get low.
Everybody get low.
Hey, cell phone policy is serious. We take many walk though.
Everybody up there.
Watch out, look all the birds and them going set. Hey, look at that. Hey, what the frick, boy? We're not going there. Watch out. Hey, what the frick?
Look at that.
Watch out this. Hey, boy. Watch out. Watch out that. What you call for nice rock? Look my car in the back there, boy. My car in the back, so. Yeah. Boy, what look at him nice in there longer. The problems. All who are blocked on the roof.
The whole pink house.
Yeah, boy, what you think?
Let's see what I'm going for it on the gate like that.
Look at the asses this way. Watch up this thing. Get inside. Hey. We take 4 minutes here, so now watch it. You mean what to do? Stay low. Get low.
Everybody get low.
Hey, cell phone policy is serious. We take many walk though.
Everybody up there.
Watch out, look all the birds and them going set. Hey, look at that. Hey, what the frick, boy? We're not going there. Watch out. Hey, what the frick?
Look at that.
Watch out this. Hey, boy. Watch out. What you call for nice rock? Look my car in the back there, boy. My car in the back, so. Yeah. Boy, what look at him nice in there longer. The problems. All who are blocked on the roof.
The whole pink house.
Yeah, boy, what you think?
Let's see what I'm going for it on the gate like that.
Look at the asses this way. Watch up this thing. Get inside. Hey. We take 4 minutes here, so now watch it. You mean what to do? Stay low. Get low.
Everybody get low.
Hey, cell phone policy is serious. We take many walk though.
Everybody up there.
Watch out, look all the birds and them going set. Hey, look at that. Hey, what the frick, mate? We're not going there. What's that? Hey, what the frick?
Look at that, that fence.
What's this? Hey, boy. What's that? What's all of that? What's galvanized? Look, my car in the back there, mate.
AWAKEN.
My car in the back, so. Yeah. Boy, what look galvanized in there longer? It's problems. Only a block on the roof.
The house, pink house.
Yeah, boy, what's your pink house there?
Let's see what I'm going for it. Let's get the language.
What the ass is this, mate? Watch out, this thing. Get inside, get inside. Hey. Look, it take 4 minutes here, so now watch it. You mean what to do? Stay low. Get low.
Everybody got low.
Hey, cell phone policy, it's serious. We take many walk though.
Everybody up there.
Watch out, look all the birds and them going set. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. Hey, what the frick, mate? We're not going there. What's that? Hey, what the frick?
Look at that, that fence.
What's this? Hey, boy. What's that? What's all of that? What's galvanized? Look, my car in the back there, mate.
AWAKEN.
Alright, so salam to all my brothers and sisters, all those that are on the live right now. We are moving into the 12th phase. Well, the 12th phase, right? for the 11th phase. No. We moving into the 11th phase. We moving onto the final phase. All right, soon. So now we actually enter into the 11th phase as of today. Right, as of today, as of the 21st of October, Abba said that we have entered into the 11th phase. I thought we reached 12 already. But we are now into the 11th phase of events worldwide. So things that never happened before will be happening, like today a tornado touched down in Port of Spain, as I prophesied to you, all those that are accustomed listening to my live wherever you are right now. Abba said just now to me, right? Abba said just now to me, right? Just now we had at least 24 people on the live, and all these people just drop off the live because they refuse to listen to me. They refuse to hearken to me. Still, after seeing all the things that I've prophesied, all the things that I have divinely predicted, all right, divinely said that it would have happened, it would have come to pass in a due timing, and it did come to pass. Just like I talk about the mud volcanoes erupted in Trinidad, boom. We have Piparo volcano continue to widen even more, right? Everything that's going to happen suddenly. Everything that's going to hit Trinidadians suddenly. Everything going to hit them suddenly. You understand? It will happen before certain things happen. Before the enemy make advances. That's when it's going to happen. Alright, so as you can read in the description of the prophecy, I'm not going to talk too long. If you read in the description of the prophecy, it specifically states that temperatures is going to drop in the Caribbean islands. Last time I told you all about that. And yes, it did. It did came to pass that the temperatures drop in the Caribbean islands, and that was back in January. Now we come to the end of the Gregorian 2019. All right, and we will soon enter into 7,382. Remember, right now we in 7,381. All right, but we're going to enter into 7,382, and that will be around next year, Gregorian time, in around March. All right, in time for the spring equinox. That is when we will switch year, so to speak, right? So yes, we have already entered into the 11th phase. As I say in the prophecy there, things will be happening every day now. Every day it will just be happening. Every once in a while a tornado touch down here, every once in a while an earthquake happen here. No, it will be every day. Alright, so we move from the phase of the 10th phase, where Abba was holding back certain things from happening. Now he's not holding it back. So places that never had tornadoes ever before, or tornadoes is not common to touch down, those are the places where tornadoes will be touching down. Alright, so those are the places that will have tornadoes. And I just want to give you all an idea where will be the next tornado for Trinidad. The next tornado will be in the south. It will be Superior Point Fort inside. That is where will be the next tornado. Note, after I told you all about the fireballs, the two different events of the fireballs, you see what happening, right? You see what happening. Note, I am never wrong. I am never wrong. I'm always accurate. In all what I'm saying to you, I'm always accurate, and I'm always trying to reach out to people to make them understand how serious the Most High really is about passing judgment upon the wicked, that if they don't wake up in time, they will all die. And I realize people ignoring me, especially Trinidadians, your judgment so swift. Your judgment will be so swift, because when Abba them was destroying other people or punishing other countries, storms wasn't coming to your country. storm wasn't coming to your country at all. Storms was coming and then turning back. No time again. That's not going to happen again. No storm and going and turn back. No hurricane, no earthquakes, and all these things that miss Trinidadians or miss the Caribbean islands. Not going to miss them anymore. All right, nothing is going to miss these hypocrite people. Nothing is going to miss them at all. All right, nothing going to miss them at all. So someone asked me today on a group, but Archangel Samuel, you're always prophesying all these things happening in Trinidad, and when it happens, what we had to do next? And the person even go as far to say is, why do you not prophesy good things for Trinidad? All right, prophesy good things for Trinidad, and maybe we might give you air. There's nothing good to come out from Trinidad. Let me be honest here, right? And I will never ever compromise. I will never compromise the position that Elohim placed me to please any one of you. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, right? Your pastors and many churches not going and tell you anything about the judgment because they themselves under judgment, right? So the deceptions continue. And Yahuwah just told me again to remind you all of what he's going to do with Power Gen in Superior and Power Gen in Port of Spain. Note to everybody who listening to this live from Trinidad, if you're from Trinidad and you know Port of Spain well, you will know that the tornado that touched down today was very close to Price Mat. It was very close to Price Mat, opposite the flour mill in Port of Spain on I think that is Ryson Road. I don't know Trinidad as a Nigerian, so I am a deported Nigerian, so I don't absolutely know Port of Spain or Trinidad very well. All right, so I am just relating to you what Yahuwah says, and I discussed that a few months ago, a few weeks ago, a few years ago. Yahuwah said that he's going to burn down. He is going to burn down the power plant in Port of Spain. Let me refresh that again. Yahuwah, the Almighty. Remember, Yahuwah was talking some months ago about cutting off the power and shutting down the economy, and he was talking about just destroying everything. But one of the things he want to do is cripple the power of the wicked ones, and that is in order to go back to basic. So we actually going back to basics. When Yahuwah burn down the power plants and them around the earth, you will see it going to happen soon. Lightning, a few weeks ago, lightning struck a power line from underground in Memphis. I think that Memphis is Texas, somewhere in America. I don't know. As a Nigerian, so I have no idea where America is. Right? So lightning struck a power cable and cut off electricity to 3 million people in America. 3 million people. That was a few weeks ago. Lightning struck a power not a utility pole, no. The lightning struck the utility pole, and the lightning struck the cable. The cable that's supplying electricity for that particular county in America, right? Lightning struck it and burst the cord. The cord was the cord was split in half. This is just the beginning of what Yahuwah going to destabilize, a matter of fact, destabilize the economy. Yahuwah is going to completely bring everything to naught. Everything is going to come to naught around the earth. Everything going to come to naught. So people will be like fishing out of water for they will be searching high and low, looking for a messenger to come, but the messenger was already here, and the world did not listen. The world did not hearken. The world did not press into the air and listen to the truth. The world turned a deaf ear towards the Most High, plead for them to repent. because the Most High know how evil this world is, right? And I know to myself too as well how evil of this world really is. So now I'm telling people, right, wherever you are right about now, this is your opportunity. This is really the opportunity for you to get yourself together, for you to get yourself in line. All right, wherever you are, it could be in Indonesia, wherever country you are. I also want to discuss that there were at least a burst of 5.0 earthquakes in Papua, that is in Indonesia. There was also earthquakes that happened in Iron Jaya. Iron Jaya is not far from Papua. And there was other earthquakes that happened in South Java, that's in Indonesia, Christmas Island. There were a lot of activity. Also, people should also know too as well, there were cracks, mega cracks begin to open in a famous in certain mosque, in certain mosque in Indonesia. There are cracks that I'll show you all a video very soon. There are cracks, there are cracks in the mosque itself. A lot, like thousands of cracks, splits in the temple, the temple where let's go and worship Allah. Right, there were thousands of cracks there. Yahuwah is getting ready to swallow these people alive. It means that the earth will open up its mouth and swallow these people alive. Let me say it again. The reason why certain places have sinkhole, I explain that the sinkhole is for lava to drain out. In some circumstances, the sinkhole is used to drain out water from a pond, or maybe from like for example the Dead Sea in Israel. Yeah, the Dead Sea is really becoming the Dead Sea. Yahuwah opened like 6,000. Yahuwah has opened, well, then they're not telling us the right number. I will always be honest to you all. Alright, according to the statistics of men, is 6,000 sinkholes open in the Dead Sea. But according to Yahuwah, is about 10,000 sinkholes. 10,000, yes, not 6,000. The lie, they was lying about the number. But according to Yahuwah and the statistics of the angels, it's about 10,000 sinkholes open in the Dead Sea in Israel. Alright, they're telling the public is 6,000, right? Well, I am here to tell you all the truth. Whether you like it or not, this is my job. And my job is to simply make you understand how devastating this destruction going to be, how the end of the world is unfolding and everyone is asleep. Well, most people on the earth, the Christians, the evangelists, the pastors, they are all asleep. All right, they will be all taken unaware. By the way, those who don't know, all right, they'll be all taken unaware by a sudden disaster, a sudden destruction, right? A complete sudden devastation, right? That is going to affect, yes, it's going to affect, let's see if I can just bring this up. It's going to affect all these countries that pass wicked laws, all these countries that does adulterous things, all these countries that does evil things. The judgment of Yah is coming. All right, it's unfolding. The scrolls is unfolding. Some of your names are being blotted out of the book. What do I know? I'm just a Nigerian, right? A deported Nigerian. So I don't know nothing. But I'm telling you all what Yahuwah said to me right now. Yahuwah said that some of your names are being blotted out of the book. So a lot of people, a lot of Christians and pastors and hierarchy people who think that they're going to heaven, their names are blotted out from the book of life. Yeah, they did good deeds, yes, but they didn't honor the triune eternal family with their deeds. They honor the world with their deeds. All right, and because you honor the world with your deeds, and you show the world that you can honor and worship the world with your deeds, then you will receive the reward, the just reward that the people of the earth, or those of the wicked ones, those of the evil ones, you will receive the just reward of the indignation and the judgment of Yahuwah El Elyon. You will receive the divine judgment of Yahuwah El Elyon. Thank you for those who may be taking notes right about now. This is very, very important, and I'm going to just show you all a video of the cracks, mega cracks that opened in Anjaya, Sulawesi, Sulawesi in Indonesia, Lombok. I'm going to be just giving you all an idea of those cracks that has opened, and the required authority, they have no idea what's going on. Also, too, Yahuwah said to tell you all about the tornadoes. Yes, tornadoes touched down. If you all remember, in 2018, when Archangel Samuel prophesied divinely of the mega catastrophic tsunami to happen in Sulawesi, we saw videos of it that this guy was saying tsunami, and trying to reach out to people and tell them tsunami coming, but nobody wasn't paying him no mind, and then they were dead. Right, those people who will remain alive in Sulawesi, Tigra and Sulawesi, always having earthquakes. Why? Because those people are very, very wicked. Those people are very evil people. Those people are very judgmental people. Not all Indonesian people are evil. Some people in Indonesia really trying to come out from the Allah cult or the Muslim cult. But that is the heritage of Indonesia. The heritage of Indonesia is to teach their people or their children unrighteousness, right? That is the heritage of Indonesia. That is not the heritage of Yahuwah. Something just come across in my spirit as well. There's so much things to talk about, but I will be putting up a video. I'm not sure if I might have the strength or the time to carry on this live, but there was something that really disturbs the kingdom of Elohim, right? Yesterday in Port of Spain, the same Port of Spain where the tornado touched down, and is the same, and almost it's the same street, right? The same place where the tornado touched down. It's a place called Arapita Avenue. It's a road to go into Arapita Avenue, those who are Trinidadians. And while it go into Arapita Avenue, all right, you just take two streets back, or 2 streets follow, and then you reach to the same place that you're seeing on the screen there. Let me just see if I could just bring that up really quick, right? So, the same thing I was showing you all earlier. I remember showing you all earlier on of where the tornado touched down, right? That's Arapita Avenue in Trinidad. Yeah, and on that same street, they could take that same street and head right back to the Red House in Trinidad. The Red House is a place, a so-called historic place where ancestors of I can't remember the name of the tribe, but anyhow, what happened was these people, right, what they did, they went and dig up the bones or the bodies of their so-called ancestors from the Red House. Remember I told you all, keep in mind, this is the same street, right? This is the same street. Keep in mind, people, this is the same street that the tornado touched down on today. Well, the 22nd, we cross into another day, right? So now what they did was, I think it's the Amerindians. Yes, the Amerindians. The Amerindians ancestors were buried under the Red House. Why were their ancestors, Listen to me carefully. Don't make judgment before listening to me. Why were their ancestors buried under the Red House in Port of Spain? Why? Why were they buried? Because why? Anybody can tell me why? Why were the ancestors of the Amerindians, so-called Amerindians, why were the ancestors buried under the Red House? The Red House is a historic place. It's a place where they had coup, and they had where the queen, the reptilian queen, when the first time the queen visited Trinidad, that was some years ago, when Trinidad first become its independence. I think that was in 1972. I don't care when that was, but I am just trying to teach people about the history of this evil place called Trinidad and Tobago. Alright. So tell me why. I still waiting for people to tell me why. Why were these people ancestors buried under the White House? As I said already, the White House is a historic place, and a lot of things that happen in the White House. But as of lately, the White House is under construction, right? The White House is under construction. Tell me why the government so busy to construct. Why the government of Trinidad and Tobago so busy to construct or have a construction on that site, and then they're claiming to the people that they're wasting money, they're wasting money to actually renovate that evil place. So if their ancestors, right, I know some of you all don't know what I'm talking about, right? But I'll see if I find the video for you all in a second, and I want to upload it to show you all. Like, if the link still exists, let us always take down certain things because I don't want me to expose it. All right, Iron Jaya, Indonesia. As I told you all already, earthquake happened 5.5 just 1 minute ago. Anyhow, back to what we're talking about. So, just like what they found in the Vatican, right? Under the Vatican, they found over how much, boy? 3,000 children bones. 3,000 children bones. 3,000 children. Let me repeat. Under the Vatican, right? Under the Vatican, they found 3,000. I say 300. It's 3,000. They found 3,000 naked children bones. They find their bones, right? They find their bones under the Vatican, right? So if these people, right, Amerindians, claiming that their ancestors were buried under the White House, it was for sacrifice. It was for sacrifice. Alright, so just give me a second. Alright, I need to find that video as proof, because some people think I may be mad. Me say, Archangel Samuel, you talking madness. You don't know what you're talking about. I want to show you all proof. Alright, I want to give you all some proof. So I just want you all to bear in mind, why will they bury? Let me talk again. Why will they bury their so-called ancestors under the White House in Port of Spain, the said place where a tornado touched down today? Tell me why. Alright, they are all underneath, all of them, the government, the tribes, they are all underneath an evil, right? Very evil. And they're tricking people with their ancestral bullshit. Yeah, it's all evil sacrifices going on in Trinidad, folks. And guess what they do with the bones? Well. I want to get the actual video, boy. I don't just want to talk. People just say Archangel Samuel talking thing, and you don't know what you're talking about. I don't really want that. I don't really want that to be an issue right now. So I really need to get the proof, because people might say, Archangel Samuel, what are we talking about? And I'm telling you all this. This was on live TV, live TV. Alright, so I want to get the actual link for the post, for the thing, so that you could see for yourself. Alright, so let me just look for that there, and I'll grab it and come right back to you. Alright.
There's times when I want something more, someone more like me. There's times when this dress rehearsal seems incomplete, but you see the colors in me like no one else. And behind your dark glasses, you're something else. And you're really lovely underneath it all. Do you want to love me underneath it all? I'm really lovely underneath it all. You're really lovely. You know some real bad tricks and you need some discipline. But lately you've been trying real hard and giving me your best. And you give me the most gorgeous sleep that I've ever had. And when it's really bad, I guess it's not that bad. You're really lovely underneath it all. And do you want to love me underneath it all? I'm really lovely underneath it all. You're really lovely. So many moons that we have seen, stumbling back next to me. I've seen right through and underneath, and you make me better. I've seen right through and underneath, and you make me better, better, better.
You are my real Prince Charming, like the heat from the fire. You were always burning anytime you're around. My body keeps calling for your touch, your kisses and your sweet romance. And there's another side of you with this a woman you adore. Aside from your temper, everything else secure. Now you're good for me, baby. All that I'm sure. That's over and over again. There are more.
You used up all your coupons and all you've got left is me. And somehow I'm full of forgiveness, I guess it's meant to be. You're really lovely underneath it all. Do you want to love me underneath it all? I'm really lovely underneath it all. You're really
A historic and significant moment
underneath it all. Underneath it all.
Alright, so I find the video. Video was there just waiting for me to present it to you, the public, right? So what going to happen here, I want you all to share this live, because what I'm really doing here is exposing the atrocities. I don't know if you want to take it as exposing the atrocities, but this is real evil. Alright, and the government of Trinidad and Tobago is well aware, because they sent one of their ministers to support the idolatry, right? They send their ministers to support it. So if they send the ministers to support it, then what do you expect? Share this live, let's go viral.
A historic and significant moment for Trinidad and Tobago, as ancestral remains of some of this country's indigenous peoples were returned to their final resting place at the grounds of the Red House. A reinterment ceremony was held on Saturday. More in this report. Amerindians were the first documented inhabitants of Kairi, now known as Trinidad. According to the National Library, Historical records show that Amerindian peoples have existed in Trinidad for as many as 6,000 years before the arrival of Columbus, and numbered at least 40,000 at the time of Spanish settlement in 1592. Centuries-old human bone fragments, shells, pottery, fragments of animal bones, and other artifacts found during excavation of the Red House in 2013 are proof of their existence. The samples of the excavated remains were sent to New York and Miami for DNA and radiocarbon dating. The tests revealed that the remains are indeed human, and the age of the bones date from 430 AD to 1390 AD. An emotional burial ritual and ceremony was performed by the Santa Rosa First Peoples and visiting shamans from the Caribbean and South America, where the remains of at least 60 of Trinidad's Amerindian ancestors were returned to their original burial site. Most indigenous people believe that the souls of the dead passed into a spirit world and became part of the spiritual forces that influence every aspect of their lives. Amerindian Chief Ricardo Barrett says the archaeological find was not an accident.
This is a sacred space, and this is the place where our legislators sit to administer the affairs of our nation. So you sit on the remains of our ancestors. Now that they have revealed themselves fully, the spirits are awakened.
Chief Barrett says the reinterment of the human remains has provided a sense of peace, shelter, and security for the First Peoples. The Minister of Community Development, Culture and the Arts believes respecting and honoring the traditions of indigenous people is central to protecting and preserving Trinidad and Tobago's heritage as a people.
While much attention has been devoted to the restoration of this momentous structure, the same, if not greater efforts, must be paid to the significance of today's ceremony to the First Peoples community.
A monument is to be built above the tomb to honor the Amerindian ancestors. A historic and significant moment for Trinidad and Tobago, as ancestral remains of some of this country's indigenous peoples were returned to their final resting place at the grounds of the Red House. A reinterment ceremony was held on Saturday. More in this report. Amerindians were the first documented inhabitants of Kairi, now known as Trinidad. According to the National Library, historical records show that Amerindian peoples have existed in Trinidad for as many as 6,000 years before the arrival of Columbus, and numbered at least...
So what's now? It's okay. It's okay to do evil, to teach the public evil, right? These people are not righteous people. These people are evil people, folks. Evil things happens, yeah? Right? A lot of sacrifices. Why will the government then, listen to me, why will the government then bury the ancestors of the Bourguigneses or the Amerindians under the Red House? Do not go to see the White House. You know the White House is in Washington DC, and I reveal some really deep things. People don't really take me serious, you know. People don't take me serious at all, no matter what I say. You know, no matter what I say. As I said already, I only have 60 followers, right? They can them have 101 almost 120,000 followers and all these different things. I only have 60 people following me. I only have 60 followers. Only 60 followers I have, right? And I am the one teaching the truth, and nobody listens. Nobody listens at all. Nobody listens. Nobody doesn't take me serious. You know what I mean? But when Yahuwah ready to strike, well, you know, Yahuwah already ready to strike already. Ready to strike because he fed up at the stench coming out from Trinidad. Yahuwah fed up at the stench. They fed up at the stench. You know, these same people, they are known witch doctors, eh? Yeah. If you don't know, these people are in deep occult practices, deep occult practices. When you take when you interfere with the dead, right? When you interfere with the dead, you're invoking the devil, you're invoking evil, you're invoking evil spirits to roam over the land, right? That's what they're doing, right? That's what they're doing. They're invoking. You see the woman as she hand up is worship. They're worshiping the ancestors there. And then now you have the minister of culture, right? The minister of culture, what's your name? Dr. Yahan Dolly. Alright, she's the minister of culture and arts, alright, which is a part of this evil ceremony. No, you're not understanding. Recently, I think some time ago, they find a black box close to the courtroom in Trinidad. A small black coffin. Yeah, they find a little small black coffin. It was that video was kicking around the internet for a while, and then the people just sweep it under the you know, it's like if they just go in the park and they just play with it, or they want to play, they say it here and there, and the people never even look back at that video where there was a black casket with a black casket, a small black casket with a dolly in it with needles. Listen to me carefully. With needles, with the pattern on the needle stick into the doll. Yeah, stick into the doll. I won't show you all that. This is how evil Trinidad really is, and it's time for Trinidad to be destroyed. It's time for the Caribbean islands to be completely destroyed. They're partaking in too much evil. Too much evil they're partaking in. And they don't care. Yeah, let me be honest. Look at this woman's face. She is very evil. Look at these people, right? You look at these people and think these people are normal. They're not normal. They're not normal at all. They're not normal at all. You understand? They're not normal at all, right? They're not normal at all. I know what I'm saying here. People will, Archangel Samuel, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking. Yeah, bro, it's voodoo, right? A lot of voodoo. That was Devika walking. Devika is a voodoo doctor, right? She's a witchcraft doctor. She is a voodoo doctor. You understand? But she voodoo ain't walking on me. She voodoo can't walk on me. You understand? No wonder she almost getting a crash recently. The car almost flipped over the highway. No matter. You understand? No matter. No voodoo can work on me. No hoodoo can work on me. No witchcraft or no black magic can work on me. You know what I mean? No wonder she almost getting an accident and dead. You understand? She is being preserved for judgment, right? While she keeping other people busy, I am teaching people who want to learn, who really want to accept this truth. Because if I was to really come in my angelic form and say boom, if I come in angelic form, all Trinidadians going to bow down to me. They're going to worship me. From the Hindus go right back. They will worship me. They will worship me because I am beautiful. I am majestic. I am mighty. I am strong. I am holy. You know what I mean? I am light. Alright? Not darkness. Alright? But I didn't come in the flesh to be worshipped by mankind. I come to draw you right back into the righteousness, right back into the arms of our Creator. I didn't come here to please you. I didn't come here to please men. I ain't come here to please the society. That's why nobody listens to my life. Right? You doesn't see my life going viral, right? No, you don't really see Archangel Samuel life going viral. That is because the world is not interested in righteousness, right? They are completely walking dead. You ever see the movie called Walking Dead? Right. Ever saw the movie Walking Dead? Right. All these brain dead people, all the brain dead and brainwashed humans, all right, that keep supporting the evil, they will be dealt with in a specific way. In a specific way, these evil ones will be dealt with. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you all, I'm just saying, all right, that these Amerindians people is not who people think they are. They are very evil people, right? Some of them might say, Archangel Samuel, no, we're not evil. We're not evil people. We just trying to keep up the, we're trying to keep up the what do you call it again? The legacy. They're just trying to keep up the legacy of their dead ancestors. That is idolatry, folks, right? Worshipping the dead is idolatry. I'm gonna say it again. Worshipping the dead is idolatry. I just had to come live tonight. I had to come live this morning, a matter of fact, just to remind people why they're going to be destroyed. But it's so sad that the turnout of people on their life is minimal. It's not maximum. It's not as Yahuwah know that it will have a lot. So Yahuwah know very well there wouldn't be much people who will listen to me. Right. That is the reason why Yahuwah allowed the enemy to set up so much of different distractions, so that when people come into me, they must choose righteousness. They must truly choose righteousness, because if they're just playing along, in the end they will still go to hell. Yeah, if they're just playing along and they say, well, okay, I'll play hopscotch, or play catch and rescue, or stay silent, or play hide and seek with Archangel Samuel, I will do things without, you could do what? I will know anything that you do. We are connected spiritually. No matter who you are, where you are on this earth, as long as you connect with me, you connect with the creators too as well, and they will show me everything dealing with your life, everything to do with your life. They will show me in a vision, they will show me in a dream, they will show me in the sky, they will come and talk to me like how I'm talking to you right now. You know what I mean? So there is nothing that you humans could hide from me. I am the main source on the earth. I am the main source on the earth, by the way. So all other sources are frauds. All other sources who pretending to know about about the judgment of the creator are really frauds. Alright, so we're not gonna run this right one more time.
Now known as Trinidad. According to the National Library, historical records show that Amerindian peoples have existed in Trinidad for as many as 6,000 years before the arrival of Columbus, and numbered at least 40,000 at the time of Spanish settlement in 1592. Centuries-old human bone fragments, shells, pottery, fragments of animal bones, and other artifacts found during excavation of the Red House in 2013 are proof of their existence. The samples of the excavated remains were sent to New York and Miami for DNA and radiocarbon dating. The tests revealed that the remains are indeed human, and the age of the bones date from 430 AD to 1390 AD. An emotional burial ritual and ceremony was performed by the Santa Rosa First Peoples and visiting shamans from the Caribbean and South America, where the remains of at least 60 of Trinidad's Amerindian ancestors were returned to their original burial site. Most indigenous people believe that the souls of the dead passed into a spirit world and became part of the spiritual forces that influence every aspect of their lives. Amerindian chief Ricardo Barrett says the archaeological find was not an accident. Santa Rosa First Peoples and visiting shamans from the Caribbean and South America, where the remains of at least 60 of Trinidad's Amerindian ancestors were returned to their original burial site. Most indigenous people believe that the souls of the dead passed into a spirit world and became part of the spiritual forces that influence every aspect.
Did I hear the word shaman? Do a quick research. Do a real quick research and you will see what is a shaman. Do a quick research now, please. Go and research. Go do a very quick, brief research. Research what is a shaman, and you will see a shaman is a witch doctor. A shaman is a new ager. A shaman is a Christian. A shaman is a Muslim. A shaman is a Baptist. A shaman is a shaman is into the African culture and all these kind of rubbish. Yeah, the fallen angels teach them rubbish. That's why they're going to perish. We come to the end of the road right now, folks. You know, we come to the end of the road now. You understand? Hi, Sister Coco. We come to the end of the road now. We come to the end, man. We come to the end for real. You know what really sucks me here? I will tell you what sucks me here. You know, it really sucked me here. It just, just something I want to point out to you, my brothers and sisters who is on this live right now. Do you see that these guys, right? These guys just taking the box with the bone, then with the bones, then wearing our gloves. Remember, those are human bones, right? And you touching them bones and empty them bones, and them guys don't even have on our boots. That is to show you how contaminated the human race really has become. The human race has become so evil and contaminated that they don't even see evil in front of their eyes. They don't. They represent everything that is ungodly, everything that is unholy, everything that is unrighteous, everything to do with ungodliness. They will support it full 100. Because you know why? It supports their ego. It supports their flesh. It supports their desire to continue to worship idols and not worship the Creator. So it's like it's like if they're grieving to worship idols. They're not grieving in righteousness to worship the Creators, and there's two different aspects here. And these are the things that all these different stupid Christian pages on them on Facebook, they should be teaching people the real foundation, rather than teaching people about Jesus and teaching them about this one and teaching them about that one, which it all comes down, it all boils down to this ancestral bullshit, right? It all boils down to this ancestral bullshit. That is the reason why the world is lost, right? The world is lost, completely lost. We reach in an era where humanity will never turn back to being godly. We reach in an era humanity will never turn back to the Father. Although they might say the Father, and God the Father, and God the Father, and Papa God, and all these rubbish. All these things that they say is not related to our creators. It's not related to our Father at all. They're just pappy showing people, pappy showing them to make money, pappy showing them to get followers, pappy showing them to get views, pappy showing them to get friends, pappy showing them to get pappy showing them to get connections to other people, right, so that they could become somehow famous on the earth. You know what I mean? So all these things is invoking the wrath of Yahuwah on the earth. Same thing going on in India. Alright, every time they have their every time the Hindus and them in India having their Ganesh worship, right? They take the statue and they throw it in the freaking sea, right? Let me reverse that. Every time the Hindus the Hindu right people. The Hindu people, I'll teach you all a while back that the Hindu people is really a tribe. I teach you about the Indian people, rather, is really a tribe, and I really teach you who is the one that really deceived them so much. I'll really teach you that in depth, so you can go back and hunt for that life. I ain't going to talk about it again because it just proves, it just pass through one is and pass through the other. It didn't grow fruit in their heart because they don't love the Creator. They don't love Elohim. So what they're doing now, in order to deceive other people and probably show them with the false love, they're saying everybody should come to the knowledge and understanding of Elohim, but yet they don't know who Elohim is, right? These people don't even keep the ordinance or the commandments or the standards of our Elohim at all, period. They don't, right? So they're just using the word, or the name Elohim in order to win like-minded souls. Alright, people who maybe want to know about Elohim, they heard about Elohim, but they really don't have the full understanding who Elohim really consists of. Alright, those are the people who the enemies are really searching for in this hour. Searching, they're hunting for them. Morning, noon, night, and day, they're hunting. And they're hunting for people who have a likeness for the Creator, people who want to know about the Creator, people who want to really experience a true anointing from the true Creator. You know what I mean? Rather than all these evil witch doctors and many churches deceiving people with divination and witchcraft, black magic and voodoo and all these evil deeds they do it in the eyes of the Creator. So the Creator is totally fed up, and I don't give Abba wrong. I don't give Abba wrong at all for bringing destruction upon this earth. I don't give Abba wrong. You know, I actually support Abba. I support Abba on this journey, because I know very well that some of you out there wouldn't make it because you're not holy. Yeah, you were given plenty chances, but you failed. Yeah, some of you failed, some of you passed. You know, some of you failed, some of you passed. So, you know, we will see in a few days from now who will be catched away, who will be left behind. And as I said already, don't let your name be on my lips when that time come. Yeah, because it wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't be a nice thing right now. People that's laughing and people that's getting the Jones on me. You know, people laughing and getting Jones on me and think I talking madness. I am the only one talking about judgment. I'm the only one talking about the end of the world. No pastor ain't talking about that. None of the pastors have no time to tell you all about the end of the world. Why the pastor will sell on his fraudulent business? Why would the pastor shut down his fraudulent business to please the public? Never, ever. It's not gonna happen. We're not living in the era of Enoch. We're living in the era of Lucifer. We're living in the era of deception. We're living in the era of lies and mental manipulation. We're living in the end, folks. We're living in the end. You know, shalom to all my brothers and sisters out there. Shalom to you, Dajaleen, to all those that are listening to this live. Now, I'm going to show you all the cracks. We're going to move away a little bit. We're going to move a little bit away, a little bit from that teaching. And, you know, now I'm going to bring you to the, I'm going to bring you to the understanding. Right. I'm going to bring you to the understanding of all the earthquakes that happen in Papua in Indonesia. Right? I actually fed up talk, but what I could do? I have my work to do, right? I have my work to do. I had to continue to lead you righteously. I had to continue to teach you all. You know, I have my work. We all have a work cut out, and we all have with certain responsibility. And my responsibility is to lead you in righteousness. And other people will be put in place by the enemy, even by Yahuwah. Yahuwah is not the enemy, but Yahuwah will put certain people in place to test us, especially in this hour. test us to make sure that we truly know what we getting ourselves in, right? Because once you choose heaven, once you choose the New Jerusalem, you choose to live holy, you have to keep that standard holy. You can't live it one day and the next day change. Alright, you're not a freaking leopard. Because I know a leopard don't change its spots, right? Right? Once a fraud will always be a fraud. So all them pastors and them who deceiving people and talking about they had a vision and Jesus talked to them and Jesus had green eyes and Jesus had brown hair and Jesus don't look like that and Jesus real pitch black and all them other distractible nonsense, right? That they're teaching people in the church, they will pay for it. I, Archangel Samuel, tell you that today all churches going to pay for deceiving all those that are poor. They're going to pay for deceiving them. Alright? And even those who were deceived and didn't listen and didn't hearken, they will be punished too for not listening. Right? That will be the reward. The reward will be the end. The reward will be their end. It will be their complete end, by the way. You know what I mean? So it was nice. You know, it was nice trying to explain that to you, the public. We had another earthquake in Iron Jaya. Alright? We had another earthquake in Iron Jaya, Indonesia, just a while ago. Alright, my brothers and sisters. We had another earthquake in Iron Jaya, Indonesia. Alright, so now I'm going to take you now over to the Indonesia prophecy. I want to take you over to the Indonesia prophecy, and we're going to just do a little, you know, back-to-back flashes of the videos to make you understand how all of these events are really happening right now. A massive earthquake is also going to hit India and Bangladesh together. So both India and Bangladesh and the other islands that surround India, the India Ocean will come under a greater judgment. Also, we can actually see a tsunami hitting India as well. All right. Another earthquake is going to hit Port-au-Prince in Haiti again. Another earthquake is going to hit the entire Caribbean tectonic plate, but not Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, and those islands yet. We're talking about Port-au-Prince. We're talking about Holland in Port-au-Prince. We're talking about those different islands, all right, those different African islands within that within Port-au-Prince and stuff like that. We'll have to bring up a map to actually show you exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Mana motor? Di dalam. Jemputan anak mana lagi?
And we're talking about also Cuba, Jamaica. Yes, Jamaica will get affected, not Grenada coming down the line yet. Alright, so as you see, Abba is dismantling the tectonic plates as of right now. Alright, he's pulling out the sheeting of the tectonic plate so that the tectonic wheel, it could reverse all the islands. It could reverse the east from the west, the north to the south, and that includes removing the shelves, the 7 shelves. So once the 7 shelves is removed, it will be very simple to just shift the islands around however Yahuwah sees fit.
Tuhan Yesus. Pertamina.
All right, so there's a prophecy that I want to play now, right? All right, there's a prophecy that I want to bring up right now, so I'm going to bring it up. All right, let me see if I can bring up that prophecy really quick. That prophecy was on the 18th of September. The 18th of September was that prophecy. So I'm going to bring up that prophecy now for you all to hear a couple times, all right?
Prophecy received from the eternal family ELOHIM. Through their divine great end-time messenger SHYONYE Archangel Samuel, September 18, 7380-2018, mega catastrophic earthquakes are rumbling under the earth, getting ready to birth destruction beyond description. It's building up. Prophecy received from the eternal family ELOHIM. Through their divine great end-time messenger SHYONYE Archangel Samuel, September 18, 7380-2018, mega catastrophic earthquakes are rumbling under the earth, getting ready to birth destruction beyond description. It's building up.
Pertamina. Dari kemana? Susulan. Udah goyang lagi, Tuhan Yesus. Ada susulan lagi.
Prophecy received from the eternal family ELOHIM. Through their divine great end-time messenger SHYONYE Archangel Samuel, September 18, 7380-2018, mega catastrophic earthquakes are rumbling under the earth, getting ready to birth destruction beyond description. It's building up.
Motor di dalam, jemput anak mengaji. Jelas dah. Tahu. Kau ke depan. Ke depan. Tuhan Yesus. Pertamina anjir. Ambil korang. Korang ambil. Ambil korang. Ambil motor. Pas pindah sini. Tuh, pindah motor. Cepat tuh. Tuhan Yesus.
Eternal family of Elohim. Divine, the end-time messenger, SHYONY, the Archangel Samuel, September 18th, 7380-2018. Mega catastrophic earthquakes are rumbling under the earth, getting ready to birth destruction beyond description. It's building up.
Tuhan.
It's building up the wrath of the Almighty. The heat of his anger is slowly boiling in his displeasure. The surface is well saturated to cripple the hearts of the wicked and destroy their glory, to bring down their kingdoms to ruins. The land will be split and separated by water, and fire will come up and engulf the earth. Burning with lava shall be the barrier of their punishment, of no escape. Although Elohim, the eternal merciful ones, show them mercy and pardon their iniquity, yet they wouldn't repent of their ungodliness before the Almighty. Yahushua has given many dreams and visions, but they are still asleep and are partaking in the sins of the demigods, the enemies of humanity. Hear, nations of the earth, do hearken to the voice of your Elohim, Trinidad and Tobago. The destruction of the Caribbean is an hour away, like a train from afar off, alerting the set-apart passengers of their departure. Although it's nearer than ever, yet your creators showed you mercy and spared you from death, yet you will not call upon your creators even if death was your last breath. But the ark will soon embark and receive the ones that heareth my cries and did come when I called. They will find rest for their souls in my eternal sanctuary. No one in the weather, NASA, emergency organizations will be able to predict what is happening at all anymore. Beginning on the 21st of September 2018, very soon the entire economy will crash, bringing down all major companies with it. Fireballs. It's building up the wrath of the Almighty. The heat of his anger is slowly boiling in his displeasure. The surface is well saturated to cripple the hearts of the wicked and destroy their glory, to bring down their kingdoms to ruins. The land will be split and separated by water, and fire will come up and engulf the earth. Burning with lava shall be the barrier of their punishment, of no escape. Although Elohim, the eternal merciful ones, show them mercy and pardon their iniquity, yet they wouldn't repent of their ungodliness before the Almighty. Yahushua has given many dreams and visions, but they are still asleep and are partaking in the sins of the demigods, the enemies of humanity. Hear, nations of the earth, do hearken to the voice of your Elohim, Trinidad and Tobago. The destruction of the Caribbean is an hour away, like a train from afar off, alerting the set-apart passengers of their departure. Although it's nearer than ever, yet your creators showed you mercy and spared you from death, yet you will not call upon your creators even if death was your last breath. But the ark will soon embark and receive the ones that heareth my cries and did come when I called. They will find rest for their souls in my eternal sanctuary. No one in the weather, NASA, emergency organizations will be able to predict what is happening at all anymore. Beginning on the 21st of September 2018, very soon the entire economy will crash, bringing down all major companies with it. Fireball. Fireballs will now be launched at different countries, and earthquakes will occur more frequently as I bring an end to this evil, ungodly society. Woe unto those that rejected me. That hour of tempest is coming, and there will be no savior to rescue you from the hands of your enemies. The horror awaits the rebellious and the ungodly. The kingdom in the west will be trodden down, and the kingdom in the east will triumph, and those who strayed from my holy presence will become the dung of the earth and bear no fruit of increase, for the generations have become a curse before me and do not obey my commandments and love my law. What you see happening around you, it is the judgment of your divine eternal creators Elohim for rejecting their divine end-time messenger Archangel Samuel, SHYONYE, Marvin Thurian Richards. The fifth angel of the apocalypse. Mercy cried. Mercy cried out from the heart, but the nations HEARETH not. Though the trumpet sounded in Zion, yet they do not fear my holy name. Though I bring these calamities, yet they do not honor my holy name, but they rejoice in the calling of their demigods' names. Therefore, the great judgment, the cup of my indignation that I have been holding back, shall now be poured out in places like never before. It shall befall the earth suddenly, and plagues will tear through nations that has not obeyed the voice in the wilderness. Mercy cried out from the heart, but the nations HEARETH not. Though the trumpet sounded in Zion, yet they do not fear my holy name. Though I bring these calamities, yet they do not honor my holy name, but they rejoice in the calling of their demigods' names. Therefore, the great judgment, the cup of my indignation that I have been holding back, shall now be poured out in places like never before. It shall befall the earth suddenly, and plagues will tear through nations that has not obeyed the voice in the wilderness.
Tatamina. Uy, dili ko man. Susulan. Udah goyang lagi Tuhan Yesus. Ada susulan lagi. Ada susulan. Jadi aman.
Prophecy received from the eternal family ELOHIM. Through their divine great end-time messenger SHYONYE Archangel Samuel, September 18, 7380-2018, mega catastrophic earthquakes are rumbling under the earth, getting ready to birth destruction beyond description. It's building up the
Ke depan. Ke depan. Tuhan Yesus.
Mega catastrophic earthquakes are rumbling under the earth, getting ready to birth destruction beyond description. It's building up the wrath of the Almighty. The heat of his anger is slowly boiling in his displeasure. The surface is well saturated to cripple the hearts of the wicked and destroy their glory, to bring down their kingdoms to ruins. The land will be split and separated by water, and fire will come up and engulf the earth. Burning with lava shall be the barrier of their punishment, of no escape. Mega catastrophic earthquakes are rumbling under the earth, getting ready to birth destruction beyond description. It's building up the wrath of the Almighty. The heat of his anger is slowly boiling in his displeasure. The surface is well saturated to cripple the hearts of the wicked and destroy their glory, to bring down their kingdoms to ruins. The land will be split and separated by water, and fire will come up and engulf the earth. Burning with lava shall be the barrier of their punishment, of no escape. Mega catastrophic earthquakes are rumbling under the earth, getting ready to birth destruction beyond description. It's building up the wrath of the Almighty. The heat of his anger is slowly boiling in his displeasure. The surface is well saturated to cripple the hearts of the wicked and destroy their glory, to bring down their kingdoms to ruins. The land will be split and separated by water, and fire will come up and engulf the earth. Burning with lava shall be the barrier of their punishment, of no escape. Although Elohim, the eternal merciful ones, show them mercy and pardon their iniquity, yet they wouldn't repent of their ungodliness before the Almighty. Yahushua has given many dreams and visions, but they are still asleep and are partaking in the sins of the demigods, the enemies of humanity. Hear, nations of the earth, do hearken to the voice of your Elohim, Trinidad and Tobago. The destruction of the Caribbean is an hour away, like a train from afar off, alerting the set-apart passengers of their departure. Although it's nearer than ever, yet your creators showed you mercy and spared you from death, yet you will not call upon your creators even if death was your last breath. But the ark will soon embark and receive the ones that heareth my cries and did come when I called. They will find rest for their souls in my eternal sanctuary. Although Elohim, the eternal merciful ones, show them mercy and pardon their iniquity, yet they wouldn't repent of their ungodliness before the Almighty. Yahushua has given many dreams and visions, but they are still asleep and are partaking in the sins of the demigods, the enemies of humanity. Hear, nations of the earth, do hearken to the voice of your Elohim, Trinidad and Tobago. The destruction of the Caribbean is an hour away, like a train from afar off, alerting the set-apart passengers of their departure. Although it's nearer than ever, yet your creators showed you mercy and spared you from death, yet you will not call upon your creators even if death was your last breath. But the ark will soon embark and receive the ones that heareth my cries and did come when I called. They will find rest for their souls in my eternal sanctuary. No one in the weather, NASA, emergency organizations will be able to predict what is happening at all anymore. Beginning on the 21st of September 2018, very soon the entire economy will crash, bringing down all major companies with it. Fireballs will now be launched at different countries, and earthquakes will occur more frequently as I bring an end to this evil, ungodly society. Woe unto those that rejected me. That hour of tempest is coming, and there will be no savior to rescue you from the hands of your enemies. The horror awaits the rebellious and the ungodly. The kingdom in the west will be trodden down, and the kingdom in the east will triumph, and those who strayed from my holy presence will become the dung of the earth and bear no fruit of increase, for the generations have become a curse before me and do not obey my commandments and love my law. What you see happening around you, it is the judgment of your divine eternal creators Elohim for rejecting their divine end-time messenger Archangel Samuel, Synye, Marvin Thurian Richards, the fifth angel of the apocalypse. Mercy cried out.
Yeah, know yourself. More like. Yeah, man, music is a natural thing. For the king of kings, original thing. And the Rasta man sing. Oh, why should I want to hurt my brother just for vanity? Why should I want to hurt my sister for the least of things when I know I and I lives on the reign and the rule over everything? Nothing or no one gonna stop us now from doing the right thing. The people have became a victim, wow, because the system has made it so. Don't take no bread from the politics, no. Scribes and Pharisees, I think them below. One block, every thought I come show. Just listen to this musical vibes that flow. From the seed what you sow, it bear the fruits for today and tomorrow. Why should I want to hurt my brother just for vanity? Why should I want to hurt my sister for the least of things when I know that's not alright? Lives and reigns over everything. Nothing or no one gonna stop us now from doing the right thing. I was born to protect black people, them. Not that it the one to convict, but I'm about from burning and just clear my conscience. Cancel me out for not correction. Righteousness is what the people want, eat and rage. Tell them be not so ignorant, take it one step at a time. I tell it to each and every one, see the other set up their hands. Why should I wonder my brother?
So yeah, this live is going to be for 2 hours only. So catch up as much as possible. You can catch up on all my other lives. Alright, so we have a major emergency as of right now, because the American and the Russian, the Americans and the Russian warships, and the American, the Russian and the Chinese warships is going to start a war in the Caribbean islands. Alright, now this was actually pre-planned. It was pre-planned. It means that it actually will happen before we actually go home. Alright, Shalom to you, Chloe.
Nothing or no one gonna stop us now from doing the right thing. I think nothing or no one gonna stop us now from doing the right thing.
So we're talking about civil war for the Caribbean islands. They're doing this because of the earthquake that is going to hit the Caribbean islands. They want to at least salvage some souls for the one world government, right? Because they have plans to have a new island somewhere in Arizona. If Arizona will survive, what's going to happen? So I'd like to say thank you for everyone who joined in this live broadcast, all my brothers, all my sisters that has been supporting my live broadcast for quite a long while right now. May Elohim bless and keep you as we are going to enter into a different phase of events beginning at 4 a.m. today. At 4 a.m. today, the 9th of October, we are going to enter into a catastrophic phase of events throughout the earth. It means that those who are in Elohim, you will be shaken as well.
Why should I wonder my sisters for the least of things when I know I and I lives from the rain and the rule over everything. Nothing and no one gonna stop us now from doing the right thing. Oh, look way to make it right for this season. Down to kill your brother for no foolish reason. People rights and justice is the receiver. Mother heart and need you. So never let the pride and deceive you. Speak the truth for the children to believe you. Oh, why should I wonder my brother just for vanity? Why should I wonder my sister for the least of things when I know I and I it's the mind and the love of everything. Nothing or no one gonna stop us now. Nothing or no one gonna stop us now from doing the right thing. Oh, why should I?
So are you ready? I'm talking to all my brothers and sisters now. Those who are in Elohim, you know this time was coming, and you know it's not going to be easy. You know this will be a actual final test. All right. So this is what Abba said is going to happen. The whole of Indonesia, the whole of Philippines, the whole of Trinidad, Tobago, all where we are, it's going to be shaken. Now, what the shake will actually shake us out of this state of the flesh, and it will actually shift us into a readiness to be raptured, to be departed. All right.
Just for vanity, why should I wonder the children for the least of things when I know it's that it's the rain and the rule over everything. Oh yes.
So rejoice in Elohim in this hour. So while other people is running behind the witches and the warlocks and the psychics, we are running after Elohim, the holy, heavenly, triune, eternal family.
Exalt his name. You've got nothing to lose. Nothing.
So again, that's to repeat what I just said, so that when it happens, that you know Elohim is doing the shaking. The next shaking that is going to happen to us who are rooted and grounded in Elohim. All right, that includes me as well, because you know I am in the flesh, teaching you in the flesh. So I'm telling you of a shaking. It's going to be like an earthquake, but it's not an earthquake. All right, it's going to shake you out of the state of flesh, and it's going to shift you into the realm of readiness. All right, for departure or to be raptured. All right.
Remember when the food was Russian, not knowing where the first thing was coming from. People treated you as if you had no sense. The words of the Father were your defense.
And again, it doesn't matter where you are. If you're in Java, if you're in Jensen, Trinidad, Tobago, if you are in wherever you are and you are in Elohim, whether you're in Bulgaria, yes, you're going to feel it shaking as well.
And now you're living in your mansion.
Because we are actually going to be catched away, going to be caught away. Hence the reason for the shaking that is going to happen, because that is going to shake us out of our fleshly state of mind, and it's going to shift us into our spiritual heavenly state of thinking, you know, of being ready to be prepared for departure. You know, I try to explain it a little simple as possible so that people do not get confused, all right, of what I'm actually teaching or what I'm actually saying to you right now.
You forget the past, Mr. Big Man, but you should rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Once you couldn't find what to wear,
it will be a sad day, a real sad day, Sister Coco, when some of them who in Elohim think they're going to make it. You know what I mean? They could just run through, come on Elohim side whenever they think or they feel that they should come on Elohim side. It will be a sad day for those who are in Elohim but still not in Elohim. Their heart is not in Elohim. Alright, their heart is somewhere else with some other deity, or their heart is with some other desire. It will be a sad day, a real sad day for those who think they was walking with Elohim all this while, that they are left behind.
Even what's fair, when friends will act as if they didn't know you, even your family, they forsake you. Well, it was Jah who carried you through. Yes, it's true. How could you forget the Most High? How could you? Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains.
Alright, so now I'm going to open the forum, alright, where you can ask questions. Alright. Please note that I cannot answer everybody at the same time. That if you make your questions as brief as possible, I will be able to get to it and I'll be able to answer it as well.
Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Don't eat and wipe your feet on the ground. No, if you're ungrateful, you must go down. You must go down. Just do the will of Jah and you will wear a crown. A clean heart is better than dollars and pounds. Oh Lord, rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Lord, exalt his name.
Alright, so you have at least 3 minutes to ask some questions. Then we'll lock off the 3 minutes. Then I will go into telling you something else that is going to occur.
Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Be thankful to Jah, he remains. Rejoice in his name, your life has changed. Exalt his name. You've got nothing to lose, nothing to lose. Remember when the food was Russian?
No, Sister Cathy, no, we wouldn't be here for Yellowstone eruption, no. And that's right, Sister Chloe, Yellowstone is reserved for the enemies in America, for all of them in America. It is reserved for them, because when Yellowstone explodes, it's going to fry them alive.
Like a family reunion, Zion in a visa, Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching for his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Everything seems so real, the oneness of Jah I could feel. His love filled me up. Oh Lord, I didn't want to wake up. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone. for this right time. Oh, it's like a family reunion. We were all singing the same song, giving praises to the Almighty One. All I could feel was happiness, surrounded by righteousness. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand.
No, bro, we wouldn't be here for the 10.1 earthquake. No.
Oh, it's like a
But we will be here for the final test. That's the test I'm telling you all about, what's going to happen. Alright, we'll be here for the final test. So into the final test, we'll be taken up into the final test. Once you are successful, you will be taken up.
There's no room for the ungodly, none for the workers of iniquity, only pure in hearts and clean hands. So be good, oh little one. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Everything seems so real. The oneness of Jah I could feel. His love filled me up. Oh Lord, I didn't want to wake up. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. I saw Zion in a vision. Hey, yeah, hey. We were all singing the same song, giving praises to the Almighty One. All I could feel was happiness, surrounded by righteousness. Zion in a vision. I mean it. Zion in a vision. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Family reunion. I saw Zion.
All right, so you're asking questions, right? Where is the soldiers located? The soldiers are located in Grenada right now. They have at least, I think it's 20 warships in the Caribbean up Grenada channels. There's about 20 warships. In Venezuela, there's about 40 warships right now. So there's about 40 warships right now surrounding the Caribbean islands as well as Grenada, just the Caribbean islands alone, right? So in all, maybe about 60 warships gauging closer to the Caribbean islands, and the islands that will be affected by what is going to happen will be Trinidad and Tobago, Venezuela, Cuba. It's going to be Haiti. It's going to be St. Lucia, Barbados, Grenada. All these other islands, they're going to be affected by the coup. Alright, so this is what I was telling you all about last year. That's supposed to happen last year, but now it actually happening in 2018. Alright, so yes, the final test implies enduring till the end to trust Elohim. What's the biggest reason for those nations targeting the Caribbean? What's the biggest reasons? I don't understand what you're asking there. The warships is because they're going to start a civil war in the Caribbean islands. As of if you actually read back on, if people read in the comment section, the description section, they will see where I actually explain about the UN, the government, the religion. Let me read it out for you, right? Let me read it out because apparently people are not seeing what's actually going on right now. All right. So in the news right now, the military ships are spotted in the Caribbean waters. Explosions rock Canada's largest oil refinery. If you remember my vision that I had on the 6th about Petrotrin in Trinidad and Tobago, that is an oil refinery that the government of Trinidad and Tobago has planned to shut it down and fire all the workers. All right, that is the elites' work. The elites are the ones who actually doing all these evil things right now. And on the 5th of October 2018, I had a vision of Obama being in the Caribbean islands, specifically in Trinidad Petrotrin. I saw Obama in Trinidad on Trinidad land, yes, on Trinidad land in Petrotrin, making actually having a office meeting with the board of directors of the oil refinery and the government in extension. And Obama asked me what is going to happen next. All right, I can't remember what was my reply to Obama, but Obama was in the Caribbean islands on the secret mission. So Obama was in Trinidad on secret lands on the 5th of October 2018. On the 6th, after my vision was released, then people spotted the warships coming into the Caribbean waters. All right, so that happened after my vision was actually released to the public. So, as Cleopatra is saying there, as Renata said, that Elohim has been holding them off for quite a long while, which is true. Elohim has been holding them off for since 2017. This was supposed to happen, right? But it didn't happen in 2017 because it was hold off to give people mercy, to show people mercy. But Yahweh said he's not showing any mercy anymore to the wicked. Those who love righteousness, they will come, they will be embraced, and they will be saved. Those who love righteousness. Those who continue to serve idols and continue to be rebellious against the kingdom of Elohim, they will be brought under judgment by Yahuwah. Alright? So that is what is planned to occur. Alright? That is what is a plan to occur.
Like a family reunion.
So Chloe asks exactly. Chloe asks. She asks for a coup, but what are they seeking to do? They're seeking to encamp people into FEMA camp. Explained that early on in the live because of the fact of the 10.1 earthquake that is going to happen. They know that they won't be able to ravish any souls from Trinidad, so to speak, so that the souls that they will be actually thieving from Trinidad, those souls will specifically will be given certain tasks in the New World agenda. All right. So again, the reason why they are actually going to do this war in the Caribbean islands is because of the 10.1 earthquake that they know is going to happen. So all this started when I started to give the prophecy on the 28th of September. Alright, so all that happened since the 28th, since in August. So they've been planning this attack on the Caribbean islands for 6 months. Alright, so for at least 6 months they have been planning to invade the Caribbean islands because of the destruction that is going to happen by the 10.1 earthquake. They won't be able to salvage any human who will be alive in order to establish them for the one world government or for the new world order, because they want people from the Caribbean who will already have an idea of what will be the culture for the Caribbean. All right, so they need people from the Caribbean islands. If they at least get at least 50 souls from the Caribbean islands, they know that they have plenty. But if they get no souls from the Caribbean islands, that means that they failed. All right, when I say they, I mean the elite, that they will be the shadow government, that they will fail what they actually plan to bring to happen, or what they actually plan to happen.
this. Lord, give us strength, oh, never let I fail. To live out the better part of my days. Give us strength, oh, Jah, give us strength, oh, never let I fail. No, to live out the better part of my days. Give us strength, yeah. Indeed, as it estimates and fail, but I'm not afraid. They are looking for what they can take. Coming all sides, appearing all shade. Lord, give us the vision to differentiate. Yeah, they wait, we shall escape. God who protect is greater than great. In all that we do, He holds our faith. Jah give us strength, yeah, yeah. Never let I fail. No, to live out the greater part of my days. Give us strength, oh, Jah, give us strength, yeah, yeah. And never let I fail. To live out the greater part of my days. Give us strength, yeah. Did you use them right in the way they should go? Joy is a stream, constantly flow. And I don't wanna be unhappy. Let me live till I'm great. I work hard to get there. Keep out of the appearance and backbiters way. Never let the seed of education decay, no way. Gotta be my strength, yeah, yeah. Never let I fail. No, to live out the greater part of my days. Give us strength, yeah, yeah. Give us strength. I never let
Listen to all my brothers and sisters that are listening to this live right about now. What I need you to do right about now is share this live. It's going to be very, very mind-blowing today. It's going to be very, very important too as well that you share this live, all right? Shalom, shalom, shalom to everyone. The first one to join this live, yeah, is you, bro. Shalom to you and your family as well.
Let me live till I'm great. I work hard to get paid. Keep out of the appearance and backbiters way. Never let the seed of education decay, no way. Jah give us strength, yeah, yeah.
Shalom. Shalom, shalom to everyone that are listening to this live right now. Yeah, make sure and invite somebody to listen to this live, you know, as usual. We must go viral, you know, we have to go viral. At least to reach people who don't want to listen still, but who will be on the live with us. So please invite as much people as possible to hear or to listen to this live as well, or to see what I'm going to broadcast today and what I'm going to be talking about today. So I hope that you have on your Gideon boots, because Abba Yahuwah said that we are days away, or we are hours away from the midnight hour, all right, so to speak. So when I get the correct words, I will tell you all exactly what it is, all right? When I get the correct meaning of the words that Yahuwah has spoken to me recently, earlier on, I will tell you all what it means, all right? Yeah, but MJ, what's up? Mr. Nothing a Babylon, I represent the truth. Me nah go see a road and she bad things and keep me mouth on mute. I got a strong reggae beat with a mic in a hand. We lead out the youth about a destruction and tell the people they should know right from wrong. We got the strength, we got the power to help each other up the ladder. Don't be selfish, no welfare brothers today. We can make it if we try. Just remember to hold your head high. It doesn't make sense when the first sentence. Shalom to you, Sister Genius, yeah. And to you, Tina, who newly joined in this life, right? Miss Mohan. to you, Gemma.
We'll get a blessing from above. No, you believe.
So let's go viral.
We'll get a blessing.
We have a well-stocked live here for you. A real pack live, eh? So invite to this live.
Down the leaders of the world today. Yeah. Give a night to the protocol, I said, yeah. Got to let the people know the right from the wrong. They are dependent on you to lead the way, yeah. People that's the wise. Believe in yourself. The future generation depends on you. Hey. Show I in love in your heart.
Do you believe in the love of Elohim?
And let the people know there's more to life. I need a Gideon boot and a khaki suit. You stand up in the Babylon and defend the truth. Me not gonna sit aside and watch Babylon and keep them out from you. I've got a strong reggae beat and a mic in my hand. To lead out beats and out of destruction. And let the people know I come wrong. Oh, you believe in love. We'll get a blessing from above. No, you believe in love. Oh, you believe in love. We'll get a blessing from above. Oh, you believe in love. Oh, mama, yeah, mama, yeah. If I stop places you walk in mind, you say you talk. Watch out to the vampire who will speak up in the dark. Watch out to the big time thief who can say that them smart. Grabbing in the crack and the gun to come and shove the youth them heart. There's a red. Then you wanna look down on a fever. I hear I make you dead. Whoa. There's a red. Then you wanna see down on a fever. I hear I make you dead. Watch it. The back of the piece are coming and they're sneaking under my feet. I repetition time, check the signs of the time. When you study, you get a road and street and they don't say things now go sweet. Man a hustle, man a shuffle on the belly, they are yard, can't find food to eat. There's a red. When you all look down at the friend. I hear I let you dead. Whoa, yep. There's a red. When you all look down at the friend. I hear I let you dead. If you make a sense, tell the man them pull on the gun. I can turn your back and let our life calm down. It's all the time we should have some fun. We thanks to Jack the man soon come. If you make a sense, tell the man them let the politics. I can turn your back and let a man get tricked. Mama, there's a red. When you all look down at the I hear I let you dead. Whoa, there's a red. When you all look down at the I hear I let you dead.
Yeah, you know, Archangel Samuel, let's play music first before we touch into some really, really devastating conversation. So, stay tuned. So, have you see the crisis that's going on right now in Venezuela? Look out for the vampire, the government. Look, who are the big time crooks? The government. It's time to wake up, Trinidad and Tobago. Time to wake up. Hey, hey. So that is exactly what is going to happen to Trinidad. Real suffering is going to come. So what about now as we speak? There is no electricity right now in 23 states. In Venezuela, it did come back. It did come back yesterday, but now it's gone permanently. And the elites burned down the plant in Caracas. They burned down the electric plant in that producing the electricity for 23 states in Venezuela. The elites burn it down. They burn it down early this morning. They burn it down. Get ready, folks. Alright, so we're going to talk also about the crows and them that are seen there on the snow. I'm going to be revealing to you what it means. Alright.
While I'm violin, please. Sing along. Oh, reggae music, please. Oh, so. Get that jam, make me hear it sound. Get that jam, make me one don't go. Get that jam, make me hear it sound. Shake it tambourine, make it go all frown. Get that jam, make me hear it sound. Me them a go do the move of Molly Crown. Get that jam, make me carry rebound. The music but we love, and on the coffee we hold. When the music hits, spread out your.
Trinidad is a place of refuge right now, and Trinidad is a place of refuge right now. Could you tell me where is your Prime Minister? So let's reach 100 people. Come on, invite. Please, I'm asking you all to wake up. Yes, crows is not good at all. It's actually written in Revelation. And I'm going to be taking you to that scripture soon too as well. We might do it live, who knows.
When they get the beat, the beats get the beat, and the people still sing. Oh, they do a wonderful treat. Yes, we have to do it. People rocking in the street. So sing along, get that jam, make me hear it sound. Oh, if you get that jam, I make my gun don't go. Get that jam, make me hear it sound. Oh, shake it tambourine and make hope and time. Get that jam, make me hear it sound. Oh, them a go try move up Molly Crown. Get that jam, make me hear it sound. Oh, the music will be up, another coffee we know. Reggae music is on the left side. Oh, the lad, I love the reggae music that's that. Bob Marley, and the rest of the music is there. And the rest of the music is there. Take on the too. Every minute, every hour. I'm determined, and I'm finish it up a while. You know the all the girl, but them all a prayer. What is the word? Pray for his hungry brother. God, by your finger.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Then you come to see there's not much happiness, only and kindness. And sing all guys, when the matter the time or the climate, happy reach a giant, me the train all left. It's my aim, and it is my target. Can't drop me in a them net eye. Could you use your want to disrespect? Slew the evil with the good eye, you never but a sweat. Happy reach a giant, you want to get it. Me done fuck already, everything done decent. Oh, I am on my way to Zion.
So yeah, where's your Prime Minister right about now, Trinidadians? We are on our way out right now. Yeah. The question is, are you ready for what is about to unfold in the Caribbean islands? Are you ready? We are on our way. Yeah, right about now we are live as live. Make sure to invite as much people as possible. Let's go viral. Alright, as you can see what's going on right now in California. What's going on right now in Turkey. What's going on right now in France, in Italy, in United Kingdom, in Bulgaria, in Greece, in Trinidad and Tobago, in Venezuela, in Grenada, Colombia, Dominica Republic. So before we go into something a little deeper, I'm going to tell you all exactly how the earthquake is going to unfold for the Caribbean island. Again, I just give you all a reminder, okay?
We not go go wonder. Give praises every day, my system me I get stronger. Clean up your ways and you will live more longer. Live your life accurate. It's your not squander.
So we're going to step into the 6th phase. In the next 5 days, we will be into the next phase. All right. We will be into the 6th phase of the pole reversal shifting, and a little way afterwards, we will enter into the 7th phase, devastation, completion of the entire earth. Alright, for those who are in Indonesia, let's talk about Indonesia. What's going to happen in Indonesia, Friday? What's going to happen in Indonesia? Well, what's going to happen in Indonesia will be a 10.1 earthquake that is going to happen in Bali, definitely in Bali. Alright, the earthquake is going to begin in Bali. Alright, and it's going to wake up all the underwater volcanoes there in order to trigger that 10.1 earthquake. And it will rise over Bali, it will rise over Lombok, I think Sulawesi to Sulawesi or Salawasi, wherever you call the place in Indonesia. That is where the 10.1 earthquake is going to happen. It's going to start, it's going to begin in Bali, Indonesia, and then it's going to rise and spread through all different places within the Indonesia continent. It's going to be rapid. It's going to be like a domino effect of events that is going to unfold there when we enter into the 6th phase of events. Alright, so as I was saying, from months ago, some weeks ago, the tsunami will begin in Panama City, and then it's going to go over to Dominica Republic, and then it's going to go over to Carriacou, any order you want to put it in, but it must be a triangle. It must go in a triangle form in order to come down the Caribbean islands. So from I'm going to be teaching you all about that today again later on in this live. As we go on, I'm going to be going into that teaching too as well, and exposing some atrocities. Alright, so the 10.1 earthquake will happen Panama, 10.1 earthquake will happen Kingdom Jenny, which is close to Carriacou. Then it's going to happen in Dominican Republic, but 10.1 earthquake that is going to affect Haiti and all the other places. And then a 10.1 earthquake will happen in Grenada, St. George's in Grenada. That is where a 10.1 earthquake will happen. And then a 10.1 earthquake will happen in Carupano, yes, Carupano, southwest, not southwest, northwest of Trinidad. And 8.5 earthquake is going to happen exactly Maturin, which is the southwest of Trinidad, which will be places like Point Fortin, Siparia, all those other places will be cut off. Right now, there's an infestation right now of locusts in Siparia, which will spread throughout Point Fortin, especially on the south side, which is a definite sign of a major or mega earthquake coming. It's a sign that a mega earthquake is coming, and they are experiencing the heat signatures out there in the forest in Siparia. Alright, so then we go over to the Philippines. Alright, a 10.1 earthquake is going to happen in the Philippines, which will be triggered by underwater volcano again, and also will be triggered by the Mayan volcano, as well as the other volcano that is there to Jensan in Indonesia. Alright, then we have other places like Greece and all those other places which will experience a tsunami. As the days go along, I will tell you all the magnitude of earthquakes and what it will be. As usual, I want you all to please get the list of how much earthquakes happening during this live, so that we could keep up to date of all the earthquakes that's happening, of all the tectonic shiftings that is happening right now, okay? Hi to you, Master Brave Boy. Okay, I had a vision last night, guys. I'm just going to make it short as possible. Alright, as we have people on the live, I just want to reveal the vision. I'm going to dive into the vision after the song, promise.
Zion with the right knowledge.
Are you ready for the vision? I had a vision last night, okay, which I will reveal. And I heard all the names that will be assassinated. Yeah! Are you all waking up yet? Shalom to you, Sister Lolita and Sister Asa. Yeah, and Marcia Brave Boy, your name was on that list. Alright, so there's a vision here. The vision here is that I had a vision, okay, this coming to this morning, and there was a guy, alright, the elites is contracting people from the tribe of Benjamin to carry out these deceitful acts of atrocity, alright, and they're going to work through certain people in the tribe of Benjamin to destroy these souls or to cut them off from existence, because they are specifically speaking things that they don't want the public to know, so to speak. All right, so before I jump into that part, I want to tell you specifically that nobody should be a hero for the enemies. All right, don't try to be a hero. Alright, don't try to be a hero for the enemies. Learn to keep your mouth shut, especially around this time where the enemy is very, very desperate right now. They're very, very desperate right now to carry out the agenda of the New World Order. As you all know, that Pope Francis has already, about a week ago, Pope Francis already declared and put into law the New World or the One World religion. So the One World religion already in play right now. So everybody that's been asleep, everybody is asleep, and people is not awakened to understand exactly what's going on. So nobody should be a hero for the enemies at all. Alright, turn to Elohim in righteousness and you will be safe. Alright, so the vision was that I saw that the enemy, alright, sending out contracts. They're giving out contracts to specific people on the earth. And the contract that they're giving out to specific people on the earth could be, well, the contracts that they're giving out specifically to people of the Caribbean islands is to go and kill certain people. Yes, I said that. Alright, so take notes of everything that I am saying now, so that when it comes to pass, I will already reveal that to you. Alright, so what I'm saying is that the enemies, the Illuminati, right, send out a bounty on certain heads of government, certain people who was in government, certain people who in the media, or certain people who is a part of exposing the atrocities of the government, especially of Trinidad and Tobago. Those people will be annihilated. Those people will be assassinated very, very soon. All right. So the enemies, the Illuminati, is giving out contracts, right, to specific people, even your family members, even some people in your family. Alright, they're giving out contracts to take you out, alright, to destroy you or to kill you. Alright, so I'm telling you now, trust no one. Don't trust your auntie, don't trust your granny, don't trust nobody. I know some of you all won't care what I'm saying, but when it started to happen, you all know Archangel Samuel did reveal it. Archangel Samuel did bring it and tell you all the truth. Alright, before I really bust the mark here, I want you all to invite more people to the live. Come on, invite more people to the live. Invite more people to the live.
Everybody know them gonna be the poor man. How them claim sister said to them it belong. No more hustling, that me no food in a hand. One help we have is the Almighty One. Jamaican chant me song, fire fire. People fall and them scissors and go. Black people want go home. I'm out Zion and the righteous throne. You go yo, fire fire. People fall and them scissors and go. Black people want go home. I'm out Zion and the righteous throne. My Lord, don't talk, just listen. Me have the on fire, BPG.
They want to do about a Zion. Fireborn Rome. The Pope and them sisters and cook. You think the Pope does smoke cook? Of course the Pope does smoke cook. Yeah! Fireborn Rome, for real, eh? Wake up, Trinidadians! Wake up! Wake up!
With them politics meeting, out of politics where people get them beaten. Look who them have done, metropolitan officer. We take your hustling out of your hand. When you look on them face, and you own a black man. Well, out of this, the poor people send me.
Have you all ever heard about the opnoid? Have you ever heard about opnoid? I think it's OPPIOID, opnoid. There's a opnoid field, all right, in the Middle East, all right, where does make profit from, you know, does make cocaine with the opnoid plant. It's a plant, right, where that's used to make cocaine, all right. So that's something we will talk about. Maybe, I don't know if we'll get to talk more about that before the live done today, but okay, stay tuned. Fireborn Rome. Alright, so I'm going to reveal, alright, the names of all those that I saw. Alright, the names that I saw. And I heard the police officer in my vision. Yes, I heard the police officer in my vision, alright, call a name called Benjamin. Yes, call a name called Benjamin, which represents the tribe of Benjamin. Alright, that the policeman called the name of Benjamin and said that, Benjamin, you are under arrest for the murder of Marcia Brave Boy, Wendy Fitzwilliam, Kamala Bissad Bissessa, Stuart Young, Jolene John, who again, boy, let me just try to remember, okay, because I have plenty names on the bounty list now, and I saw actually that the job was done. All right.
I'm on this land, I trouble no one. My desire is to make no problem with no one. None interference, none political. No matter what you do, I see I'm blind and here and there. I'm an humble African. Passing through Babylon, I'm an humble African. Trouble no one, say I'm an humble African. Some said I'm a Rasta man, I'm an humble African. These little hands and simple fingers that I have, they were not made to pimp nor care.
That is what I saw. All right, I'm going to give you all the other names. All right, not the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. No, he is. That's the reason why the Prime Minister is not in this country. That will tell you all. I don't want to say certain things over the live, and I don't know how much people. All right, I'm the only one that's telling you all what is their desires, what is their plans, what they desire to do, to cause to create a sort of catastrophic chaos in the Caribbean islands. And they will start, and they already begin with Venezuela. But before they begin at Venezuela, they start to interfere with Haiti. You ain't hear nothing about Haiti anymore. You think that things in Haiti gone back normal? No, it's just that the media was told by the Illuminati or the elites or the secret societies, do not report what's going on in Haiti anymore. So what's going on in Haiti is none of your business, so to speak. All right, there's a lot going on in Haiti right now, because just recently they caught some about five generals from America who were giving people guns, bombs and ammunition in Haiti, all right, to create a sort of catastrophic chaos in places like Haiti. And now they bring Venezuela to a complete darkness. As I told you, all darkness will fall upon Grenada, and that same darkness will fall upon Trinidad too as well, because soon they're going to blow up the you see that power plant in Port of Spain? the power plant in Port, what's the name of the power plant? Power Gen. The power plant in Port of Spain that empowering the whole country of Trinidad and a little supplying for Tobago. That power plant that is supplying electricity, they're going to launch a missile at that too when that time comes. So how do you think they managed to blow up the plant facility that's supplying electricity to 23 states in Venezuela? Alright? Because they launch a missile at it. Right? They launch a missile at it. Alright? Listen to what I'm saying, okay?
Got to move in deeds of kindness, you see, and to fall in thoughts of prayer to help my brother pray. Brother better make up his life, yeah.
Must say, missing a name. One of the name is Stuart Young. I don't know who is Stuart Young, but you're missing Stuart Young name, and I'm trying to remember the rest of names. Stuart Young. Put in that name.
Oh yeah. It's better to have a friend than to need one. It's better to find a friend than to be in need. Lift up your brother, don't you put him down. One and wash the other. Go and pack it home. I'm an humble African. I was born to love my brother. I'm an humble African. United I must be. I'm an humble African. No matter what they say, I'm an humble African. My poor father came here from the days of slave. I work until my skin starts to strip. And to every time I speak for my job.
Alright, so I will rehearse, I will re-share my life so Trinidadians can hear. Alright, Trinidadians, I will just say it out of the bag. I had a vision this morning that woke me up out of my sleep. And the vision that I saw that there's a bounty out, that the elites, the evil one, the 1% that you all know, alright, the 1% that they tell you all is not really the 1% who you might think doing all the evil crimes and all these kind of things going on in the country itself, right? And I saw that the evil ones is the enemies, the elites, that they are sending out contracts. The contracts that they're giving out, I didn't see the percentage of money, but I know these people are being paid for the job that they are doing. All right, and I specifically saw where I specifically saw that, and I actually heard too as well. Well, I saw the contracts being given. I saw the contracts being given out. All right, the contracts has been given out in the hundreds. Right, so let me say right now, the contract has reached at least 77 people sign up for the job. Alright, 77 people sign up for the job, and they expect at least 100% to sign up for the job, because that is the reason why they have 300 assassinators, alright, 300 snipers, which is assassinators from Israel, which was dispatched into the Caribbean islands to Colombia. Alright, and just to refresh your mind, that what I saw didn't shock me, because I saw this already. Alright, where I saw where contracts have been given out, alright, and 77 people have received those contracts, and 77 people, alright, assigned for the job already, alright, and 77 people will complete that job. That's why I saw the job was done. And then I saw the police, right? I saw the police hold a man. Yeah, the police hold a man, or lock up a man called Benjamin, right? That man called Benjamin, remember I explained to you all that the Caribbean islands is the tribe of Benjamin, right? So that means that they are sending out contracts to different country, bounty, and they have bounty hunters. It's not actually people from Trinidad or from in your country, whatever country you are from. It's not people from in your country will do it. It's people who you don't know, right? Even people who you don't trust, or people who you trust, might be the ones to sign up for this job, and they might be able to get the job. All right, so what I saw, right, was that the tribe of Benjamin, right, will be the one to go down first. Tribe of Benjamin will be the one to go down first. And I told you all that the civil war will begin in the Caribbean islands first, right? Civil war will begin in the Caribbean islands first. Before we go forward, let us look at the crisis in Venezuela. The crisis in Venezuela is getting very, very, very harsh. As of yesterday, they put on the current. They put on electricity, so to speak. They put on electricity yesterday, all right? In 14 states get electricity. And then after 6 p.m. in the afternoon, yesterday afternoon, they took off the current again. And then a wee hours in the morning, they burned down the fucking plant. They burned down the generator, or they burned down the, you know, wherever generators that were supplying electricity to 23 states. They burned it down in Venezuela. Right? All these things I told you all would have happened before. But back to my vision. Right? And the man named Benjamin was locked up, and the names that I heard in this order, right, or in any order I want to put it, was a man called Stuart Young, Marcia Brave Boy, Wendy Fitzwilliam, Jolene John, Kamala Bissessa. And there are some other names that I'm trying to remember right now. I'm trying to remember these other names, but there are other names that I'm trying to remember right now, trying to remember those names so that I could relate it to you. But those are the 5 names that I heard. Those are the 5 names that I heard the policeman saying that he's locking up the tribe of Benjamin for. Alright? And the tribe of Benjamin is a people. Alright? The tribe of Benjamin is a people. So that means that they are contracting people from the tribe of Benjamin to cry out these hideous crimes.
Yes, someone always to name me disagreeable still. I pray the day will come when we all have peace and unity. No more chasing one another without humanity. I pray the day will come that we all share what we have and show the people of the love that we have to give. Let them know I'm an humble African. Nothing but unity inside, I'm an humble African. Just like Palosa, the humble African. Let me beat my drum in a Babylon and a humble African. Yeah, you know who I am, a humble African.
Alright, so I also want to explain something to the Trinidadians, right? Why we are all these people on the live, I want to explain to you the reason why you hear the government of Trinidad talking about they want to cry out, they want to protect the borders of Moruga, right? They say they want to protect the borders of Moruga. So I want you to tell me right now why it is the borders of Moruga need protecting. Right? All of a sudden they want to protect the borders of Moruga. But if you remember clearly, on the 21st of February 2019, there were 2 warships in Piaco Airport. One was from Russia and one was from USA. So if you believe in the propaganda that the media is spreading, that the US going and fight war with Russia, then you are deceived. And they are deceiving you over and over again. So this is where you need to wake up.
Bye. More than gold, so save your soul. Works more than gold. Your love works more than gold, so save your soul. It works more than gold. Sit down, down, down. You can't say you've never been told. Ancient wisdom, black and gold. Don't get the world and lose your soul. Life is better than silver or gold. Heroes of golden. Very soon their glory fade away. To show the King of Zion is the creator of night.
Alright, come on people, share this live. It's very important what I'm saying, alright?
Your love works more than gold, so save your soul.
So why you think all of a sudden now they're talking about border control and border control and border control? It's to lock down the country, just like my vision that I had recently.
Can never grow cold. Sit down, down, down. Your love works more than gold, so save your soul.
And my vision was about the US locking down Trinidad. You all see that happening, right? You all see the US locking down Trinidad? Open your eyes, folks.
Worth more than gold. Oh yeah. Equality and judgment stands for all. We know that Babylon queen have got to fall. Slavery chains and no breaking. Brighter days will be done.
Brighter days will come when we enter into the new Jerusalem. your soul right about now. Yeah.
Sinking sand, only Jaja love can make me strong. In the time of tribulation, Jaja give I supervision. Why? Over the homeless and feed the hungry. So free the captives like a bird in the tree. We as the people, we need to be free. Only Jaja can make this.
So be no hypocrite no more. You understand what I mean? Don't be no hypocrite, because I'm telling you the truth.
Jaja works more than gold.
So those are the names that I saw, the 5 names. I can't remember the rest right now, but what I do, I will remember to tell you all right? So there's a bounty and there's assassination or assassinators out for all those 5 people, yes, and they will start to take them out one by one without they even knowing. That is why I told you all, trust only in Elohim, and your steps will be ordered. So you can't say that you never be told ancient wisdom. You can't say that you can't say that, eh?
Oh, not by peace, O God of my salvation.
So look at it this way, Trinidadians. They're opening FEMA camps. It's FEMA camps they're opening. Because the Minister of National Security, whatever he said that they want the government of Trinidad and Tobago want to protect the borders of Trinidad and Tobago. What borders does Trinidad have? And right now as we speak, there are a lot of ferries, a lot of boats right now offloading people, yes, into Trinidad from Cedros. There are a lot of boats right now from Cedros offloading Venezuela and into Trinidad that coming into the country, yes, coming into the country right now without the intervention of the Coast Guard. You understand what I mean? So you see what's going on in Venezuela, and you don't think that they will allow Trinidadians to, you know, it's like you're not awakening to see. That's the reason why they shut down Venezuela, and they're chasing the people out of their own country to come here. And once they come into Trinidad, what do you think will happen, folks?
Come with I. Rastaman show one stone, and it bring about the feeling to all wicked men. And the people tread, and the man show one stone, and it bring about the feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. You know, hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat and oppress the poor. Make God, what a sin thing. Like a pinky throw one stone, and it bring about the feelings to all wicked men. What a black
wake up!
Man throw one stone, and it bring about the feelings to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the days when them can send out Rasta, can't send out, I send out Babylon. Binky man throw one stone, and it bring about the feeling to all wicked men. What? Binky man throw one stone, and it bring about the feelings to all wicked men.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
And you will have to live.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Equal rights and justice for all, rise and never fall. Tell them say, boom, what they gonna do when enough of them the truth? Say what they gonna do, them get slow, yeah. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As bad as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in the one on earth. Alright, that day will come when I suspend the sea or you think it ends. And the fire getting burned, that day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I just see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise. The world they get to youth them from out of Islam, yeah. And the day I would love to see their face for all those people they do to the human race and try to take things out of place, run away to space, shoot them in the air. After one I judge them to have to get the taste. When them find out that them can't escape, sadness they send on the people them place. Smile on my face. That day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and they
So after this, we're going to dive into some more deep teachings.
see nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bullets and bullets and guns.
Time to expose Trinidad fake, fraud, psychic.
That day will come when
Psychics, frauds.
Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world.
As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world.
Wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As slick as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think.
Alright, so we're going to talk about what we're seeing there right now. And what we're seeing there right now is crows, alright? Now, there's a part of Revelation that speaks about the crows, that the crows will feast on the dead carcasses. That is what's going to happen. When the mega quakes are to happen, these crows is going to feast on the dead carcasses, of humans. So once you're seeing crows, once you see crows like them, you know that they are scavengers, alright? You know that they are scavengers. Alright, these crows, alright, does feed on dead carcasses. Alright, so it means that Abba Yahuwah has already dispatched all these crows already. Alright, Abba Yahuwah has already dispatched these crows already, so that when the mega quakes happen, these crows will eat the flesh, will feast on the dead carcasses of all those humans that will die by the mega quakes and the mega tsunami. After the fact of when it passed, alright, and when these dead bodies will be floating on the earth, these birds will feast on all dead carcasses.
Escape today, you can't escape tomorrow. Make sure you favor any kind of arrow. Make sure you don't let no life in a sorrow. Make sure you not lead and straight like arrow. Make sure your breath not push out in a barrow. Make sure you make them walk out and borrow. Yeah, make sure your meditation and narrow. Judgment, and one time from the other one. That day will come when I sit and they see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and they will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall light up on the wings of the heavens and the sun. Oh yes, I will remain the same. Hail Rastafari, yeah. And watch them going up in flames for all the innocent guns.
So that's what we're about now. We will watch them going up in flames from the New Jerusalem.
You have to pay for the shackles and chains.
So I also saw in a vision, you know, why we're talking about that, I also saw in a vision, I think in 2017, where I saw in a vision where a mega tsunami happened. Fireballs drop, fireballs start to fall, like in the thousands in certain places in the Caribbean islands. In the Philippines too as well, places like Jensan will have fireballs. Places in Jensan will have fireballs. Oops, sorry about that. Places in Jensan will have fireballs. Places in what do you call it, boy? Places in Jensan will have fireballs. Places like in Hawaii and all these other places will have fireballs.
And pay for these washing of the brain. And pay for these guns and cocaine. The sick and the lame. Alright, that day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape, when they will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when blaze up the fire right one of my witness. Big up on down, so down the one that says yo. That's the day it will be.
All right. Yeah. So make sure and take notes of everything that Archangel Samuel revealing to you right now. I lift up my eyes from the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yah.
From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Jah, who was made Zion and the earth. Oh gosh, keep our strength. Mighty Jah, keep our strength. To carry on.
So all those who think that Archangel Samuel going to die when the mega tsunami going to happen, or when the mega tsunami going to, no, I'm not going to die. All right, it's all those who criticizing Archangel Samuel, they will be the ones to die, surely. So let me look at it this way, right? Let me look at it this way. Your Prime Minister leave Trinidad, right? The Prime Minister leave Trinidad and you don't know when he's coming back to Trinidad, right? The same day the Prime Minister left was I think Carnival Tuesday. The evening around 7:23 p.m. there was a double earthquake that happened in Diego Martin, and later on the next day, the further day, there was an earthquake that happened in Tunapuna that UE seismic never reported to you. But I telling you all the truth, but you are criticizing me for telling you all the truth. But soon you will see it. You will see it too late. Very soon it will be too late for you to believe in what I'm saying. You understand?
Striving to survive. Listen, lots of things to take care of. You know the going in the rough. Oh Lord, and the food's not enough. Lord, mighty God, you feel a little girl. That's what I say. Mighty Jaja, give us strength to carry on. Mighty Jaja, give us strength to carry on. Hear my voice, oh God, in my prayer. Hear my voice, preserve my life from fear of the enemies. Oh Lord, hide me from the secret.
Also, guys, I want to talk. There's a lot of things to talk about today, boy. Wow, I want to talk about the airline that crashed. All right. I want to talk about the airline that crashed. We're going to move over into that atmosphere of exposing a lot more of the elite's plans. All right.
Love the wicked, from the insurrection of workers of iniquity.
For those who don't know, from the Caribbean islands, there was a train crash in Indonesia. There was a train crash in Indonesia today. Yesterday. Sorry. There was a train crash in Indonesia. All right. I think two train crash. All right. In Indonesia, the same timing that the airline from Ethiopia crashed, and the day before that, one of BWIA. All right. Airline or airplane, whatever you call it, one of their airplanes or one of their planes, all right, one of their planes crashed in Piarco Airport. That wasn't done mystically, all right, that was an agenda, all right. And now I saw your Minister of Finance talking about it will cost the government 1 billion. It will cost the government 1.7 billion to buy back a fucking plane. Oh really? It will cost the taxpayer money. Taxpayers will pay that. That money will go in their pocket for the New World Order.
Hear us while we call on you. Without you, you know we are nothing. Oh Lord, you are our refuge. Yes, you are our King. Oh, give us strength. Mighty Jaja, give us strength to carry on. Give us strength. Mighty Jaja, give us strength to carry on. Give us strength. Give us strength.
You believe this shit?
Oh, give us strength. Oh, yes.
I can't believe that people buying this shit. I can't believe people buying that shit. Really? It's just the front of the plane damage, not so? But then you have the Ethiopia plane, the same kind of plane that BWIA have. Is the same plane crash. The Ethiopia plane crashed with so much of passengers on board. Everybody dead. All right, and one of those the people who was on it had people from the UN on it. I'm going to tell you all what is the agenda. I'm going to tell you all why they crashed the plane. That was a mega sacrifice. All right, that all those people who were on the plane dead. All right.
Thinking, well, you made
will feel. Who can't hear will feel, will see. Yeah. And call on your name. Yeah, I know that all I don't like to hear what I have to say, but whether I like it or not, it's the truth I speak, you know. Alright, so now you know the reason why there's so much crows, okay? Now you know the reason. And you know very well when it's going to happen, because I already told you all when the mega tsunami is going to happen and what to look forward for. So you can pay how much angry face you want. Don't worry, that day coming. Sing with Archangel Samuel. No night in a Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Cause Elohim is the light and we need no candlelight. Hallelujah, there is no night there. And we don't need no other light. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Go on, every sing it back and say, no night in a Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no. So, the meaning for all those scrolls there, as I say already, it means that death of the humankind or death of the human beings is very near. That means as soon as the mega tsunami or the quadruple mega quakes begin to happen, that is when people will die. You understand what I mean? So that's the reason why there are minor earthquakes, major earthquakes, mega earthquakes, and catastrophic earthquakes. So the catastrophic earthquakes is the 10.1 mega earthquakes falls between 6 to 8, all right, 6 to 8 falls between the mega earthquake, and from 1 to 5, 5.0, 5 to 5.0, 5 to 5, 5.5 ends the actually ends the major earthquake. Minor falls within the category of the major, which is from 1 to 3, or you know the major, all right. So once everything is put in place, once the minor shiftings of the tectonic plate is completed and the atmosphere is created for the tsunamis to happen, that is when everything will unfold.
Babylon is full of bad ways and bad decision. All they know to do is make guns and ammunition. Never yet to ever make any good decision. And the people out in the street, they suffer by that. Hear what I'm saying? No night in a Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. King, Rastafari is our life, and we don't need no other life. Hallelujah, there is no night there.
And once we enter into the sixth phase, you know we're going to enter in some really, really catastrophic times, right? Scatter! Scatter!
man, none of them can handle us business. All they want to do is pass the up in our politics. Give us the man him vote for him in dreadlocks already. When I vote for you, then tell me now who vote for me. Stop that. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there.
Alright, there was also there's so much things happening right now. There's so much things to talk about. There's so much things happening right now. And if you could put it in the comment section, if you could put it down in the comment section there for me to speak about a particular issue, a particular event, or anything that you put down there, I might be able to tell you all how it will happen, how it will unfold, and so on and so on. But if you don't say, I don't know, you understand, because there's so much things happening right now. Alright, you can't check on your finger how much events going on.
King Rastafari is our light, and we don't need no other light. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Wake up and look at my doorway early this morning, and when I look out, it was the census taker standing. Say, brother man, look out, can I see me vote for me dreadlocks already? When I vote for you, then tell me who vote for me, baby doll. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Jah, Rastafari is our light, and we don't need no other light. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Come on, baby, sing up the music. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Rastafari is our light, and we don't need no other light. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Come again, sir. No time to why the soldiers stay up in Zion's light. No time to repeat your voice.
Alright, so some people do believe what's going on. Alright, some people believe that Archangel Samuel withholding information from them. I'm not withholding any information from you. I could actually get shut down for the things I'm saying. Alright, so I'm taking chances by trying to open your eyes. Alright?
King Rastafari is our light, and we don't need no other light. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Go on and sing it back. No night in Zion, there is no night there. Hallelujah, there is no night there. Rastafari is our light, and we don't need no other light. Hallelujah, there is no night there. But the Babylon is full of bad ways and bad.
Alright, so I can't flash a picture for long, you know, I can't flash a video for long, you know what I mean? So take a look for about 3 minutes, and then I had to turn it, Positively clear, the people in the world keep forgetting them past and they're gone astray. Fire will burn them every day. Yes, the president of them will be used as part of the agenda too as well.
Them no love conspiracies at all, I never fail. Positively clear, the people in the world I love for them top class. Never way, danger actually there. Don't worry, you go back and you a snake in the grass. Me and the youth I try one away. Melchizedek way, yeah. So if you see and the youth come trending to the earth, we have to try the King Selassie way. Yeah, trying this one away. Have to try this one away, yeah.
So what water do you think it is there? What water is it seeing there? Eh? What water is it seeing there? That is Trinidad waters, folks. That is in the west of Trinidad. By the way, that is in the west, that is in the northwest of Trinidad, not too far from Venezuela. They didn't come from Venezuela, by the way. They came from Colombia. And they're entering into Trinidad right now. You see the missile? It is packed. Come on, share this live quickly.
People in the west, one of them gone crazy. You have to big up the place, yet them they're in a slavery. Them can't have no food without no money. So foolish is the man in crucified and yet them hungry. I tell you, every cleanse your ways. Clean up your heart, get to you. Nobody gets me say, oh, no, what is hard. Babylon must speak soul and heart. Them don't get them peace and no heart to war. That's why they come to try to run away. Melchizedek way. Yeah, so if you see on the youth, I'm trying to shoot her. Me trying to think it's a lie. that's the way. Well then, you see, the Prime Ministers know what I've along. And them sell out the youths to the Queen of England. The whole of them happy about when them see me turban. Me drop every authority fever be wrong. Bad president, hard and never heard wrong. Come me chanting I bring it to the redemption. Wanna careful of your words and the food where you and them. From the youth grow them with that organization. So go boil, they have will be centralization. And Emperor Selassie is on Ethiopian reign in the heart of flesh. From Mount Zion me come for every Israelite. Out of Babylon show me who will step out for repatriation. Not got no more to nobody king no younger one. So rise and take this and you better know if you more. Selassie is the almighty man, confused not your heart. Them side me turban, conspiracies are top. Emmanuel so watch out because him a go rock. We have to throw this one away. That's the first and only way. Hey, so if you see I and the youth them shining through that thing called power no big away. Well then, the whole of them only secretive, but you want me to know. From the planners and the previous is what touching to the show. I need to see every youth.
Right, are you ready? Woo-hoo! So what about now? What Yahuwah is doing is draining the swamps right now. And Donald Trump said that he was going to drain the swamps. That was all old talk. I hope all those who support all the government ministers and politics, I hope you're opening your eyes. They're plotting against all you. I'm saying that because I know I wouldn't be here for that, you know?
The Lord's my shepherd, I'm not born. Take me down to life.
So some may ask, Archangel Samuel, where will you go? Where will you go when the mega tsunami happens? Where will you be when the catastrophic earthquakes begin? In the New Jerusalem, in heaven. That is where I will be, in heaven. Yes, the New Jerusalem. All those that have chosen righteousness, all those that have chosen holiness, they will be the ones to escape this greater judgment that is going to fall upon the earth beginning on the 21st of March 2019.
My soul has restored and me to walk astray within the path of righteousness, even for his name's sake. Yet though I walk in the darkness, still I fear no evil.
I fear no evil. No evil at all. Don't fear no evil at all. Trust in Elohim.
They are with me, they surely comfort me.
Shalom to all commanders on this live, to all those that are watching from wherever you are watching from. Welcome to all those that are sending angry face, laughy face, all those that are even sending sad face, all those that are sending their love. Praise Yah.
In the presence of my foes, my head go up and out with oil, my cup it overflow. Goodness and mercy.
So as I said before on my past life, Yahuwah is draining the swamp. Right now the swamp is being drained. What it means that Yahuwah is taking draining all the water from the ocean or from the lakes, everywhere that he can, in order to generate water for the tsunami. You understand?
All my life shall surely follow me, and in that house forevermore my dwelling place must be. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in that house forevermore my dwelling place shall be.
All right, let me listen to this tune here.
The blessings flow. The reason for life is love.
Time to wake up, people of the Caribbean Islands. Wake up. Sing this song with me. Let's go. Babylon applauding.
For building an evilous world, police and the cries, get to you skylarking. Not seeing all them twists and twirl, mockeries and Christ, states and church applauding for building the Western world. Follies and cries, get your youth skylarking. Not seeing Mr. Babylon, where do you go from here? Rasta found you guilty on the point of care. Atomic energy, if you see them despair, you so strong. Judgment again, the works of the wicked never will prevail for long. Where you belong, Ethiopian, Babylon, better yourself. Babylon applauding for building Bible world. Follies and cries, get a you skylarking. Not seeing all them twist and twirl. Mockeries and fries, states and church applauding for building Bible world. Follies and cries, get a you skylarking. Not seeing me tell them the youth not gonna organize property. Hey, channel the only way they go. So call authority, giving us brutality. I find one my right so. Nothing to eat, we hungry. Hey, no clothes, we hungry. Bullets will never stop flow. Still a yellow on their scene, not the crumbling city. Protect us all. I tell you now, living in pollution, hemisphere, people are strong. Judgment again, the worst of the wicked man never will prevail for long. Where you belong, give us repatriation. So I see, I don't know, say I'm a Christian Christ. Babylon applauding for giving such an evilous world. Police and the cries, get a youth skylarking. Not seeing all them twist and twirl. Hill with days, Babylon applaud.
Alright, so we're going to see fissures, like fissures. The same cracks and thing that opening in different places in America, the same thing will be happening in Trinidad very soon. So when the catastrophic, when not the catastrophic, but when the atmospheric tsunamis start to roll into the Caribbean islands, it will cause devastation. You all know that already, right? I told you all that when the atmospheric tsunami come to complete the saturation process, it will cause the roads to lift up, it will cause sinkholes to open, it will cause mega cracks to appear. This is what is going to happen. All the earthquakes that is happening in Trinidad right now and different places, all those earthquakes that UV seismic not reporting, very soon they will have to, because mega cracks is going to open overnight. Very soon mega cracks is going to open up overnight all over the place. As we speak right now, from the earthquake from that happened in the last the earthquake that happened in Gogurian last year, August 21st. That earthquake opened up cracks in Saparia, opened up cracks in deeper south, deeper Los Arroz or Erin and all those places have cracks right now. Right now as we speak, those places have cracks. Alright, and UV seismic is not talking about it. They're not talking about most of the events that are going on. They're not talking about it. They're keeping it secret. It's a secret thing. Alright, your prime minister now in the country. Alright, so all in safe hands. And
police and cries, get a you skylarking. Be stronger, you boys and girls. How the reasonable life is low, and even before there was our arms stretched for Ethiopia we love. Right, mockeries and fries, government applauding for building such an evilous world. Here, police and cries, you will let them be laughing. They pollute all the boys and girls. There's mockeries and fries, Babylon applauding for building the evilous world. Police and cries, Babylon them laughing. Whoa.
Yes, all those are laughing at Archangel Samuel. You go ahead and laugh, no problem. Go ahead and laugh. You're gonna be crying blood just now. You think that the things that I'm speaking is a fantasy, right? It will never happen in Trinidad. That's all you think, right? All you think because all say that God is a Trini, that everything will just bypass all just like that. And plus all psychic Devika already sent a little carnival, wine up, drink, rhyme, fornicate. That's what she teaching her followers, right? But Archangel Samuel continue to expose the atrocities of the evil one in the earth while they're not doing that. Alright?
Atomic energy fueling your ego jet. Manufacturing machines based upon your nuclear. The human family being locked to warfare. In all the use them to walk and drive by a fair. You can be recognized from the clothes you wear. Still we not to just in them leader you care. Tell them say I just fear.
Mockeries and praise, Babylon.
For building the evilous world. Police and the cries, many use up now.
So we're going to talk a little bit on Trinidad and what to look forward for. Let's go. Wait, like Marcia Brave Boy ride out the life or?
Imagine living in a world where there is no war. Imagine that everyone you see knows what he is living for.
what a wonderful world it will be, a world of love and peace. When the weaver cannot buy, only righteousness increase. Yeah, yeah. And we can do it if we only believe. Yes, we can do it if we only agree. It's your world and mine. Yeah, yeah. Your world and mine. Your world and mine. Your world and mine. Your world and mine. Imagine that everyone could give as much as they like to get. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And imagine if everyone could learn to show each other respect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, what a wonderful world it would be for you and me. Yeah, yeah. Then you got the blind could see, and the deaf man could hear. Boy, oh, yeah. We can do it if we only believe. We can do it if we only agree.
Yeah. Your world and mine. So that's imagine it, if people in Trinidad wake up. If Trinidadians wake up, people in the Caribbean wake up, if the whole world wake up, right, to the deceptions of what the evil ones has done, or what the government ministers has done, they will chase down the ministers and lynch them. But that not going to happen, right, because the people are blinded by the desires of their flesh and empty promises by the government.
Yes, imagine that everyone could love Most High as you say your word. And imagine if everyone could reverence the King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
So, Master Brave Boy, watch yourself, eh? Watch yourself, watch who you talk to. Trust no one but Elohim. Trust no idol, trust no one, trust nobody. Nobody. Don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. You can trust Archangel Samuel, of course. You know, I'll tell you straight out. But I'm telling you right now, as you are on the live, don't trust nobody around you. Right? Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Because you know what?
Oh, what a holy world it would be, a world of tranquility. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, what a beautiful world it would be, a world of serenity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can do it if we only believe. We can do it if we only agree. It's your world and mine. Your world and mine.
Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, Cleopatra, that's right. I name who the culprits are. And I name a very, very important name, as I saw that he is the Minister of National Security. Of course, people in Trinidad won't believe what I'm saying because it's not on Trinidadian television, and it's not on CNC3. It's not on what I'm telling you all is not on CNC3. It's not on TTT or any TV stations that you all have down there in Trinidad, right? So you all don't believe anything that I'm saying because it's not on TV, and if it's not on TV, then it's not real, and yeah.
In this world I'm living in, I have done forbidden things I shouldn't do. I have some vigor along the way. Could you tell me where to stay, where I could find real happiness and love that's true? Across the breeze, there'll be no sorrow. Across the breeze, there'll be no pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again.
You know, I've seen so much fall, I've seen so much fall. People try to slander my name, try to bring me down, they try to plot against me, they send Obia, witchcraft, black magic, hitman, they send assassins, they send all them kind of thing. All them kind of people, well, after me, but they all failed. You know why? Because I have Elohim, the Holy Triune Eternal Family. Oh yeah. So this is what is going to happen, Marcia Brave Boy, down there in Trinidad. Mega cracks is going to begin to happen. Mega cracks is going to begin to open up in different parts of Trinidad, which will begin in the northwest. All right, from Trinidad. Let me see if I can see my mouse there. Right, from Mega cracks is going to open from Saguanas to Arima. All right, you see that piece of land that is seen there. That whole piece of land will fall off. Alright, as you see how they're making the map now, very easy. As they're drawing the map, very easy, where you can differentiate where it will crack, where it wouldn't crack. Alright, so take notes of that.
Yeah, the voices ring. They'll be singing out the glory of the land. Oh, River Jordan will be near.
Oh, River Jordan.
Sound of trumpets you will hear.
Anybody who have been hearing songs of anybody down there in Trinidad have been hearing any songs of trumpets in the night during the hours of 8 to 10? Have you been hearing any songs of trumpet, usually coming from the southwest? Have you been hearing any trumpet songs there in Trinidad? Any trumpet songs at all? Have you been hearing any trumpet songs anywhere you are right now?
You'll be off to that special place, never known to man. So across the bridge, there'll be no sound. Across the bridge, there'll be no pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again. Everybody now.
And then again, guys, what I saw earlier on with the 5 people who the enemy set out to assassinate, it's just a vision, right? It's just a dream. Alright, it's just a dream. I know you're not going to believe what I'm saying anyhow. Alright, because a lot of people don't paint the picture Archangel Samuel is false. Alright, and whatever Archangel Samuel say don't come to pass. So a lot of people don't paint the picture black already against me. So not for the public to listen to me. So yeah, you know, so I know nobody gonna believe me, so when it happens, we will see. Across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again. Are you ready for what is about to unfold?
Things that I do, things that I say, I do them all in my own way. So don't you be acting surprised, I'm only being me. And if I chance there comes a day that you should have a kind words to say, and you don't like me for who I am.
You know why you was hearing trumpets in the southwest of Trinidad? Could anybody tell me why you hearing earthquakes in the southwest of Trinidad? It means that the angels are sounding from Cuperano and Maturin. Alright? Two angels were assigned some days ago to Maturin and Cuperano. Alright, and the last earthquake that happened in Tunapuna, which was Diego Martin to Tunapuna, was caused alright by Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel was the one who actually was assigned that night by Abba Yahuwah to begin the earthquake, or to create that atmospheric earthquake in places like Diego Martin and Tunapuna. So Archangel Uriel, she is the one who did that earthquake that night. You all don't believe what I'm saying, right? Because I'm mad, right? I tell you the truth, right? With proof. So I can't be nobody else but me. Archangel Samuel, right? Archangel Samuel. I can't be nobody else, right? They keep on judging me. That's all they just do. Judge me wrongfully. I can be nobody else, no. Alright, so Archangel Samuel. Y'all don't believe, eh?
You should have a kind words to say. You don't like me for who I am, so here is what I say. I can be nobody else, no. The right to be myself, yeah. I can be nobody else, no. The right to be myself, yeah. I can be nobody else.
Alright, so as I was saying from earlier on, underwater volcanoes will create the atmospheric tsunamis. Alright, when I mean atmospheric tsunamis, I mean atmospheric tsunamis like atmospheric tsunamis opening the heavens, pouring down water. I'm speaking about the tectonic tsunamis. The tectonic tsunamis will be surely caused. Alright, the tectonic tsunamis will be caused by underwater volcano. Underwater, kick them Jenny, kick them John, kick them Jack. Underwater volcano, Mayan volcano in the Philippines, and also a secret volcano Abba has in the Philippines, out in Jensan and Cebu City in the Philippines too as well. I'm going to bring up that drawing for you where earthquakes are happening, definitely exactly where I said that it will. Alright, so so there's a lot of things going on right now, and as we speak right now, there's a lot of earthquakes right now going on or happening right now as we speak. Alright, that people is not aware of certain things now, certain things that are going on the earth. People is not aware of what is really going on as of right now, especially in places like Trinidad. Alright.
The New World Order has only created disorder. Unions are formed for men to speak as one. Nature to ensure that no one country...
Yes, there was an earthquake that caused that, sis. Yes, definitely.
...has autonomy over the other.
It's Abba destroying the world. He's not going to build the world. So this is the deception that people get in their mind. The deception that people believe in is that the Most High is going to build over the world. No, the world is not going to be built over. The world is going to be destroyed. Some people have no idea what is the pole reversal shifting. They have no idea what is the pole shift. There's a lot of people out there, fanatics, who don't know nothing about what's going on, but they continue to deceive other people. right, by their own understanding of what's going on around the earth. They have no idea what's coming even for them, right? And there's no hiding place. There's no place to hide specifically. There's no way to hide, right? There's no way to hide. There's no way to hide underground. You can't hide in the mountains. There's no way to hide because the tsunami will be, the tsunamis, the mega tsunamis will be higher than the highest mountain, Mount Everest, right? Everest, the tsunami is going to be higher than Mount Everest, which is the highest mountain in the earth.
Nations to address issues of war, famine, and disasters. Commercially, NAFTA and WTO are designed to protect us from ourselves, but still, they do not deal with the real issues.
They don't deal with the real issues at all. Treating the people like a piece of tissue, yeah, love. You're live with Archangel Samuel, the 5th angel of the end time apocalypse. This end time.
To Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. The horse and the rider have been drowned in the sea. Sing to Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. All the Pharaoh's army,
as will drowned in all Pharaoh's armies will be drowned in the sea. What that means, they'll drown when that mega tsunami happens. And the crows that we saw earlier on, that you see how much hundreds of crows on the snow. Yeah, that is why the crows are there, right? The crows are there to receive their feast, to receive their reward, which will be the human body.
have been drowned in the sea. Yahuwah, we will praise your name forever. Elohim, we will exalt your name together. Yahuwah, our strength and our song, you have become our salvation.
So by now we should have reached at least 1,000 shares. Because the kind of things I'm revealing, nobody else on the earth don't know about it. That's right, sis. The crows will clean up the earth for Abba Yahuwah. Clean up all the dead, all the blood, the flesh, everything. So the flesh wouldn't be rotting, guys. Alright, the tsunami will carry the tsunami will carry the bodies, all the dead bodies. The tsunami will carry the bodies exactly to a certain place where the crows will gather to feast on them. Our salvation. So I already told you all that mega tsunamis will be happening, mega earthquakes will be happening as soon as we cross into the 6th phase, right, which will be about the next 5 days. We should cross into the 6th phase, alright? So now I've seen the theories and them, all of them who just steal Archangel Samuel prophecies and all the words that I speak on my life, all the predictions and stuff like that. I see them saying that next 2 weeks there will be a mega tsunami. They say next 2 weeks will be a mega tsunami. They heard it on my life too. You know what I mean? So they say they're on alert for a mega tsunami. It will not happen unless certain things happen. So you wait for a mega tsunami to happen. It would not happen unless certain things is completed first. Once certain things is completed, the mega tsunamis will happen, the mega earthquakes will happen. And without an earthquake, there cannot be a tsunami without an earthquake. All right, there cannot be a tsunami without an earthquake. There must be an earthquake in order to create a tsunami. Alright, well, you all know I taught you all that already some months ago, some years ago. Alright, I don't taught you all this already. It's just things I'm telling you all to refresh your mind, to refresh you of all the things that I've already revealed, that people saying how they're revealing it now, or they're the only one, it's the source, and all that kind of thing. But I am the main source, guys. I tell you all these things before it ever happened. Sing, come on. Hey, what's up to you, brother Kareem? All those that are outside the ark, stay outside the ark. Alright? All those who willfully place themselves outside the ark, you stay outside the ark. Alright? Shalom to you, Anisha. And to you, Miss Baptiste. Where are you?